necessarily pick up that kill on the flank and get the bomb planted, but the 3v3 retake, there goes the way of Explicit.
I feel like Bolu could have played that a little bit better. It didn't seem like... It seemed like he basically just full body peeked instead of trying to play time. I know, obviously, it's really tough to do when you are in a 1v3 in that situation, 3 players on the site, but still some things that they can shape up to give themselves a better shot in that round, obviously. Still feeling aggressive, but just such a tough map to play aggressive on the offense and solo right around the corner. Making a 2-piece right there. Bolu's going to drop as well. Explicit coming out gunning off the start. Marshy barely survives.
Yeah, I think he hits him just enough to
Hello.
Heal back to full, and Solo,
Guys.
he's with a snipe. He's got all 3 in the
Tribe not might make it, bro.
It's not gonna happen because Solar's
they got
able to pick up
DQ'd.
1, but suddenly you find Envy by himself. He had that
That's
crazy
tough.
like 8-kill spree in a respawn yesterday. It was nutty stuff on Ray, but a little bit different now. He will drop the first 2 rounds, go to the defense. Explicit holding strong, and watch this all Solo early. I mean, he dictated the pace of that.
And obviously, like we mentioned, this is more of a defense-oriented map, just really difficult to get any type of map control or vision unless you have a super dominant sniper that's able to find some crazy angles. Right now, Tribe needs to look to Childs to see if he can find a first blood here.
Send
the
a
A-side push is
notification.
definitely going to be a must. Snipe's going to peek on through right there. Solar over in the corner. He's in a push. Ban can't see him right there, and actually perfectly played, somehow staying alive. One player already dead, but he's in perfect positioning to find one, and that's going to be crucial as he finds a 2-piece for Tribe.
Oh, my cat's in my room.
You saw
What the hell?
Just nightmarish, that situation. Look from his POV, but from the 2v2, he will get caught. It'll all fall to Marshy. Now 1v2. Now he has bomb in hand. It looks like he's just trying to do the full wrap. You can see from Veteran's POV, trying to get the eyes mid-window, maybe get the eyes in the cross, but he won't see the rotation out. And you get the freebie if you're Marshy. Beautifully played to get this into a 1v1.
Bruh, freaking Arby was in my room.
You need a round.
I was like, what the hell?
You're down out 0-2. You're on the more difficult side. You need a clutch.
Dude, Marshy needs this round, bro.
This is an absolute must-have. You can see Marshy down below, and I believe it's actually going to be Lucifer up in the top side. He might be top control center right now. He's going to have an angle right there, but he doesn't hit the shots. Marshy gets away right here. This is huge, but he's still got to get the plant at some point.
Hello.
Now goes
Why did they get DQ'd? They got DQ'd because one of their players used the Hawks or whatever. You're behind? Am I?
Reacted and kind of looked at the idea of where the positioning is. Now the bomb plant goes through with 30 on the clock. He's able to get that clean. Can Marshy finish off the clutch? He gets the spot. He's got the info. Lucifer's got the push, but not the gunny. Marshy gets back to the bomb heady, wins the one-on-one. That's a big one for Tribe.
Who got DQ'd? Tribe.
Like
I'm watching it on
Marshy
YouTube.
especially has a lot to prove right now. It seemed like the
It's
essence
2-2?
of Mayhem yesterday really came down on his shoulders. He wasn't
Hold
able
up.
to come through. So the fact that he's able to win that, gotta
Hold up.
extent, you're probably almost thinking
It's still 2-1.
need to take one round on offense just because of how lopsided this map has the potential to get. Envy's gonna find a first blood right there. Lucifer drops as well.
What's
and it
DQ?
looks
Disqualify.
Like the tides are starting to turn for Tribe Gaming.
Oh yeah, so
Playback speed.
one round, they get a
This
second
doesn't even work.
of enormous magnitude,
Quality.
and they have a huge advantage now.
Oh, he meant overall.
Now
I thought you.
plant down.
Oh, I put 144 like an idiot.
Make sure you don't give up any of the blunders you made.
Why did I put 144, bro?
Don't allow for any kind of world star 1v4 theatrics out of Explicit.
No, they didn't win. Explicit didn't win. It's cause Tribe
Snipes just not
Tribe got DQ'd. They would have won 3-1.
Situation, not a whole lot of mid-range viability for that MX9. Is going to smart Marshy over the top, and I don't think Marshy saw him there. Could have won the gunfight, but Marshy just barely getting out. Fortunately for him,
He's dead.
Van's there, but he's going to get dropped.
Oh,
One
he's
player
dead
left,
too.
but it's 1v3, finds one, can't make it more.
No way. Come back,
Coming up
Tribe.
again, and 2 rounds in a row going in.
Yeah, Explicit beat Tribe, but you know this is different. This is champs, bro. Pressure, bro. No pressure.
Too many players. there was like multiple players for the trade, which makes it so tough to do. And now you tie it up at 2-2. You get 2 big offensive rounds. So where all the pressure was on Tribe, now you just feel like Explicit, they've got to get this final round of defense.
Oh yeah, absolutely a must-have. And maybe they're feeling confident enough in their S&D to where they can actually take some offensive rounds, but just so tough to do because the angles coming from the offensive side on this map. Maybe if they can hit some big.
Wait, Tribe was disqualified for one game, for one map.
Got to get this one here.
Cause one of them used So what happens if Tribe gets DQ'd? They lose the map. They already got DQ'd for one game. Somebody used the Hawk.
Pushing up outskirts again. They've got wide eyes on that.
They'll catch up to the actual live stream. I already did it, but it doesn't work. Meaning, I literally tried it like 12 times yesterday.
But eventually,
That beat Tribe also had some other players as well. Yeah, it's a different roster, but honestly, they have a good opportunity right here. Whoever wins this map moves on.
Hoping to get a connection on this shorty.
Childs is actually on the flank of the A site right now.
Okay, well,
Oh god!
shorty hit apparently.
Nice snipes, bro.
When you have a secondary that can kill 2 people in less than a second. Pretty powerful, I would say. That's gonna leave Childs all by himself, and
Oh lord.
now trying to find something once again. MX9, no real
Didn't wanna-
range viability.
Wait, I was waiting on you. Oh, thanks.
Sniper or Holger, it's
Thanks,
probably
homie.
going to be.
I was getting GFuel, that's why.
Play this really
Actually,
smart.
I actually
Try to see if you can find
got
somebody
T today.
out of Position, find a pick, and open things up to get the plant. But right now he's got.
Yeah, Bobby is a shoutcaster.
You feel like they've done their job. Yeah, you'd love some sort of 1v4 miracle, but if not, he still did a pretty good job. He's able to win first and get away.
He's dead.
Now, just into harm's way he goes. Every angle
Oh, Sim.
seemingly covered. That's explicit. A nice job on defense. And now, yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Who really has the?
It's 5 seconds for it. It doesn't really matter, bro. It's 5 seconds. Twitch doesn't work on my iPad.
Looking a lot better. They find themselves
It doesn't work
around, but
connected to
as long as
Streamlabs.
you can take a couple on the
Don't forget send notif. I can't send notif yet because Serena, I streamed like 4 hours ago. I mean 3 hours ago. It needs to wait until it's like 4 hours.
It looks like they're not going to try to play this too terribly tactically. Obviously, he's been hitting his
Why did Tribe get DQ'd one map? Cause they used Hawk. One of them used Hawk.
That carriage area. No first blood yet.
Ooh.
There's the slide and snap. Snipes with a nice pick. Band taken out of the action. They'll have numbers. They'll have.
Bro,
the
wake
B
up.
site.
What do you mean?
Still got a healthy presence here.
Yeah, you can only send noti every like 4 hours.
Doing on the other side, you can
GFuel
see
flavor suggestion. I like the strawberry lemonade hydration
they've gotta stay
for
alive.
non-caffeine, and I like the face
It's gonna
berry.
get there. It's just a matter of time.
Oh, timing.
Prediction, Child's gonna
Nice
miss out right there. Yeah, now that they've got the information, that gets so much more tough to get any value out of that flank.
And that's where I think you just gotta push. Now that you know you have
Envy! Oh no!
Everything but veteran gets put down.
Did I apply for college? I did, but I'm taking a gap year. Aim, bro. Aim.
It's solo, able to connect on the sniper.
Hey, yo, homie.
And
Alright, Marshy, this is your comeback clutch.
Tribe, unless they can miraculously win this round. Bomb's gonna go down. Marshy's by himself.
Bro, Tribe is just not doing well, huh?
And snipers everywhere you look.
Oh, they hurt him.
Trying to find the pick. Obviously, nobody for explicit gonna really challenge anything they don't need to. Solar.
He's not gonna know. Nice angle.
Is going to be now 2 rounds away from explicit eliminating Tribe Gaming from stage 4.
Is that explicit guy in bed? No, he's not in bed. He's on a desk, but he brought a pillow because he's used to playing on pillow. It's smart, bro.
Gave him a chance to get 2 there, and suddenly it's even numbers. But they're able to hold on. They're able to react and deal with it. Can they get these final 2 rounds? But what a great opening is to strike quickly on offense. And once again,
dude, I'm kind of stressed out for Tribe.
This time, look for Lucifer.
They're choking.
He's holding that.
They're choking the 2-2.
And this just seems like a
Dude, this is gonna haunt them, bro. If they didn't use the Hawk, they would be literally winning right now.
A whole lot of confidence. Envy just
nice.
Potatoing a spray like that. It's not something I've really ever seen any of these players do. Solo somehow staying alive right here, and he should have players to back him up.
Oh, damn. He's dead.
Hello, my back. How are you doing?
Got a great back, Bobby.
Oh, I appreciate it.
2 versus 2 now in a massive round. Tribe desperately need this one to bring it within a round again. They lose back-to-back defenses. That just spells disaster.
Ban had a huge round this game. I mean, this round. He got like a, what, a 4-piece? A 3-piece?
Audio cue right there. He knows Bolu's right in that corner. He's got a sniper. Needs to hit the shot, but can't make it happen. And Bolu should be able to hear that. Didn't have a silencer there. That's a big opportunity for him. And the bomb's down. Now over inside control center.
Yeah, these guys played yesterday, but Tribe technically won, but they actually got DQ'd.
You have to think about the bomb.
Stage 5 is LAN.
Oh my god. I thought for a second maybe he's going to keep holding it. But sneaking on forward is Bolu.
Oh, Bolu, Clutch Meister.
Oh,
Dude, that was Ban's round, bro. He got like a triple.
That shot, that's just gotta be soul crushing. But Bolu coming in the clutch.
DQ for what? Hawk.
Solo doing everything he can. 9 kills.
Hawk. He pulled a Hawk.
Rounds.
He pulled out a Hawk. Tribe got DQ'd. He pulled out a Hawk. He didn't use it, but it's still a DQ. Because it's banned, so you cannot use it.
Map explodes. We go back to Solo's POV.
Why do they keep spectating Solo, bro? Like, watch someone else, bro. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but it's like you're just spectating the same person. Oh, oh, no, don't challenge that. Oh god.
Now Solo's got to find a way to get down before he gets cornered.
Nah, he can drop.
To find an angle, but neither
nice.
Players really able to push.
3v4.
Finds one onto Solar, but only after the trade. Still going to be a man advantage right now for Explicit and Solo. Just hoping and praying he can find a way.
Nice. Lucifer had such a good angle.
Spoiler right there, and now a 2-man advantage for Explicit. Tribe is scrambling. Bolu finds one.
Ooh.
Can he find another? Not going to happen.
3v1.
He gets a second.
Dude, Tribe is like throwing this game, huh?
Oh, he didn't. I thought he actually finished the second to give him a better chance. I thought it was going to go down to a 1v2.
They got the audio cue. They know he's flanking.
A whole hell of a lot more difficult now to play this retake.
He gets spotted.
That's a nasty, nasty head glitch.
Tags him up, gets him weak, and able to push through. Beautiful job finishing the first kill. 25 seconds to go. He's got to make a play towards the bomb. And I just don't know if he has enough time.
I don't like this play. I don't like going A-long. A-long's not a good idea. I can't send notification until 4 hours after my first stream.
He finally decides to do it,
but now there's 2
players left to Chow.
Doable?
He doesn't have time to get this kill.
No.
You cannot make that push. You gotta go for the defuse. It's Explicit coming out on top of
5-3.
I think once he opted to wrap back, I just don't know how he would have got
5-3. I can't turn up the caster's volume. I have to turn up the entire volume. Here.
Now
That should be louder.
One more round for Explicit to move on in this tournament battle for a chance.
Oh god.
To get to the World
This is so stressful.
My
Solo
God,
back on top. They're
here.
watching Solo again.
I mean, this is David and Goliath.
Oh, Snipes is. Oh wait, actually Solo might be in his bed. Snipes is the one using his pillow. That's big brain.
Match point against the
yeah, Tribe is already in stage 5, but like still.
2020 Stage 4 champions as well.
Truly didn't get DQ'd. Truly got picked up by TSM.
See if the moment gets to him.
Yeah, I wouldn't count Tribe out just yet.
Bobby is mad. How's he saying he needs to go for the defuse? He does need to go for the defuse. He had 5 seconds. Why would you push out 5 seconds? You have no time. You can't expect to kill the person and then come back and defuse. When it happens, when it's like that time, you just gotta just stick it. There's literally nothing. Because I said it was a bad call for him to go A-long. Because it just takes way too long.
Everyone's got to reposition.
I mean, there's still. Because if you get DQ'd, you only get DQ'd for 1 map. If you accidentally use something that you weren't supposed to, you get DQ'd for 1 map. Turn up the caster volume. It's already turned up to the max, bro.
Consistently do that. We saw Marshy with 1 clutch, Bolu
there,
with 1,
there. That's louder.
Just never really seeming to be in control so far, and especially with the bomb going down, it's a 5v5 retake, and you got Holgers everywhere.
5v5 retake. Tribe is throwing.
You can get through
oh
easily.
my
god.
God.
Gets first blooded, and that could be deadly for Tribe.
This might be it. He needs some help. He needs it quickly.
2 for 1, bro.
Somehow,
that's good for Solar.
One of the kills goes the way of Solar.
How do you not see his head?
Just 3 players left up. Trying to get the angle. Desperately not going to happen.
No way.
Man, Bolu, last up. 15 seconds
no
to go.
way, where's the comms?
Ban's going to drop. It's all going to fall to Bolu now.
I don't think he has time.
1 versus 2 in a similar situation we saw. Not enough time to go. And Explicit.
It's over.
Get the upset. Get the dub. Tribe on the weekend. 0-4 in Search and Destroy.
No way.
He gets the last 2 kills as well, but it doesn't matter. The clock has run down on the weekend for Tribe Gaming. They are eliminated from stage 4.
No way!
A lot of people expected to make some big time noise.
No
Drops
way!
to an Explicit roster with so many
Who
young
used Hawk from Tribe?
but just
Child.
played it so clinically in Search and Destroy.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
We thought we knew this yesterday. I think even more evident now.
That's
heading into the
painful.
World Championship, Tribe have work to do when it comes to Search. And now at least you're going to have more time than just an evening to do it. I did think offensively there were some things I liked with regards to the pacing. It seemed to not be as much of a 2 people want to hit, 3 people want to slow down. It seemed to be a little bit more, but it is worse to get first blooded on defense than it is on offense. Because if you get first blood on offense, you can 4-man stack or hit something, right? Like, you've got options. If you get first blood on defense, it takes options away. It's a whole heck of a lot harder, and they got first blood like every single defensive round. So how are you supposed to win if that's the case?
Yeah, it just seemed like they had no certainty in any of their strategy, and a lot of their players just caught out of position. And like I said, I expected this to be very defensive heavy. So the fact that Explicit was able to run away with it and only lost, what, 1 round on
Tribe
offense
is still in stage 5, but like, yeah, they did secure a spot, but like, damn.
Defense, 3 on offense, right? So a 3 to 4 on offense. Yeah, no, that was incredible. You really showed.
They got work to do, bro, for real.
Do on that particular map, and well, we saw them dominate the map too as well.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, they got a lot to work on. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Mostly for S&D. It's clear that they dude.
They put up a good fight in some of the respawns.
They also got bodied in some of them too.
Exactly, and there were games where it looked like
feels bad for Tribe.
Especially in that domination where they were just torching everybody.
Well, that's what I think's beautiful about Call of Duty.
Nah, can you imagine if they didn't win Masters? Oh my god, that would have been crazy.
Prepare for a lot of different modes, a lot of different maps, but that separation also is what makes it a beautiful game. Like, you need to be well-rounded. You've got to be, or this is how you can get upset.
Yeah, was definitely not the
bro, what?
This has got to be just so exciting for.
Oh my god.
Obviously not able to pick up the
this is really good news for literally every team, bro.
You gotta give huge credit to Solo.
Nah, if they lost Masters, bro, it would have been so heartbreaking for them right now.
One of the most underrated players in all of North American COD, and he absolutely.
Oh, rip Tribe.
To stick with the best of them.
1000%. Explicit fans can be pumped up. For Tribe fans. Listen.
Dude. Oh my god. Nah, NYSL and TSM got like the best chance of qualifying right now. The best chance.
I don't think a couple other matches here and a couple $1,000 is the difference between anything when it comes to Tribe. What are they gonna do with the World Championship?
No, but honestly, I think everyone expected the top 3 teams to be Tribe. Well, who would make it to LAN is what's it called? Tribe, NYSL, and TSM. TSM or ARP, but I think TSM more. Oh my god, were you watching it? COD Mobile Esports channel. You got NYSL or TSM? I don't know, bro. I'm gonna say NYSL. I'm gonna say NYSL just because they are really strong on S&D. I mean, not S&D. Yeah, on S&D, but it's just I mean, they're probably better on S&D than TSM because TSM is really gun skill based, and yesterday they looked like they didn't have a lot of shots.
Look back at their search and destroy. It's not just the fact that it's on 4. 6 and 2, 2 separate times. 6 to 3 on this one.
What, guys?
Could have been over if it wasn't for Childs in the first place.
That's crazy.
Get rid of that 4v1, you lose the round 11.
Feels bad for the homies at Tribe.
In the first place. There is a lot that has to be looked at here for Tribe.
Now, Aerith, you just want them to win? TSM just goated? I have no idea what that means, but okay. I mean, I didn't say TSM wasn't goated. I just think like from what I've seen from yesterday, TSM is really good when it comes to their gunfights. But I think NYSL, it's just they have some like powerhouses. And I think they have better chemistry together. Because it feels like I don't think TSM scrims that much. TSM doesn't scrim as much as NYSL, you know? Yeah, they're eliminated. Tribe is eliminated, but they still qualify for stage 5. Bro, what? Dude, that's crazy.
And now NYSL Mayhem is not, they are not safe. Yeah. They could very well be eliminated. Like, who knows what could happen here, right? So there is a lot.
Tribe has been choking this whole weekend. Yeah, Tribe has not been playing good this weekend. It is what it is, you know?
Just a little bit. Don't go anywhere.
What do you mean just a little bit? Bruh. Is it a 5-minute break? Okay, whatever. We shall play a ranked game while we wait. Smart Omega didn't qualify? Really? That's Whoopi's team. Feels bad for Tribe, man. Rest in peace, homies at Tribe. Let me know when the game starts, though. They always do this. These are really good maps, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, they did qualify? Dude, what? Like, who said they didn't qualify? I know NRX lost in the finals or something. That's kind of an upset. Bobby said one from Japan, one from Philippines. Is it true TSM got DQ'd? I don't think... Did TSM get DQ'd? I don't think so. Tribe did, and then they lost. Yo, I'm like 20 games away on my MX, bro. Hazard, thanks for the winner. Grizz, you want to watch it together?
Tied for the lead.
I hate it here, bro. Oh my god, I got double concussed.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Lost the lead.
I got thermited. Like, what? Bro. I ran around the whole map.
It's up, team. Spotted. Enemy shock RC is coming.
Yo, why are they all on me?
Hard point locked.
No, I don't. Not with you? Okay, that's fine. That's quite toxic.
Hard point contested. Hard point lost.
I'm so dead. Are you serious? Dude, thermite spammers, bro. Go suck my forking elbow. Like, spawns? Behind you! You blind! Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind. Ranking today is just not it for me.
Enemy UAV spotted. Hard point identified.
I saw him stat. Holy crap. I literally can't get anywhere.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Enemy shock RC is coming.
Tango down. Enemy contact. Target down.
I'm going around. Screw it.
Hard point locked down. Hard point contested. Hard point lost. Enemy shock RC is coming. Heads up.
Oh, what the? Yo, we are gonna throw.
Hard point contested. Hostiles have captured the
Nice stuff, teammate. We're breaking like a 6-second hill right now.
Enemy XS1
Nice.
incoming. Hard point identified. Enemy XS1 Goliath is coming. Hunter killer drone on standby. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Hard point lost.
Bro, what? We're actually throwing. Where's that Goliath?
Hard point locked down. Hard point contested. Hostiles have the hard point.
I can't hit him? Where is he, bro? Bro, whoa, that's...
Shock RC is coming.
Now we're gonna lose.
Hard point contested.
I don't have an FHA. Nah, we're so fucked, dude. Ah! He's one shot if you don't kill him.
UAV spotted.
Hello? Oh!
Hard point identified.
My game just like froze. Nice.
Hard point is ours.
He's not even lit, bro.
Hard point contested.
He is literally not even lit, guys. my god. Why do they all have shields?
Hardpoint contested. Hunter killer drone deployed. Hardpoint contested.
Enemy contact.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
Oh, nope.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Oh my god, bro. Thomas, thanks for the 20.
UAV online.
Homie, move! What the fuck? Like, homie just stood still. Oh, we were screwed.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint
Someone help me? Hello? It's a 4v5? It's a 1v5 basically?
is ours. Hardpoint contested.
I'm gonna
Hostiles
lose
have
my
captured
mind,
the
dude.
hardpoint. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint locked down.
Dude, hello?
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested.
Tango down.
I heard him.
Hardpoint contested.
Why are you running away, bro?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Oh my god.
Enemy UAV spotted. UAV online.
For work's sake.
Radar squad. Hunter killer drone on standby. Heads up team. Enemy UAV spotted. Predator missile on standby. Hardpoint sentry gun.
Like, I don't know.
Friendly Predator missile inbound. Hostiles have captured the
Bruh. You have 7 kills, dude.
hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Sentry gun deployed. Friendly hunter
Oh,
killer
what?
drone deployed. Hunter killer drone deployed. Hardpoint contested.
I'm so dead.
Hardpoint lost.
Nah, that's game.
Hostiles have destroyed.
Hello, somebody contest?
Stock RC is coming. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested.
Bro, GG's.
Enemy UAV spotted. Hostiles have
I'm going back, bro. TSM got DQ'd? Wait, what? No! They got picked up like a day ago.
Play Mayhem in that winners round 1 match.
Yeah, exactly. You know, think
How
that
did
there's
TSM get
a
DQ'd,
lot
bro?
of learnings that
Hey, yo, wait, let
Revenge
me,
can
let
take
me,
away
s-
from-
wait, whoops. Let me just see real quick. Let me just see real quick how freaking trash my team was, cause I'm actually mad, bro. How did TSM get DQ'd? Rumor is Slothy played on Tiprat's account. Okay, but is it a account sharing? But is it like, is there proof, bro? Like, did they actually trace it back, dude? What the hell? Okay. You're welcome, COD. Just doing my
this.
job.
Dom. That kept them out of the running. You cannot afford to make those mistakes again versus a good Explicit team who not only just showcased their prowess in Surge, but they did also play a very good respawn team in Tribe close through all the 3 respawn maps that they saw.
Exactly. So, folks, this is it here. Revenge have an
Thank you for the
opportunity to
winner,
move
true
on. It's been
villain.
a bumpy road for them, but Explicit have, as
They're
I
just
said
saying
before,
because of
that
what happened
new
in
lease
MM.
on life and could be making their way to the World Championship.
There
with a
could
few
be
rounds
proof.
going their
No,
way.
there could be
It's time
proof.
once again to send it over to your casters for this matchup. It's going to be Maven and Bobby Plays.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Yes, let's get back into
Team Revenge.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, there could be proof, bro. Just cause, like, you do realize that
I
COD
guess that
has,
that when you're coming up a hot
has,
match, it
like-
doesn't help you that much in the next one. But with something
they can
like
trace back your
as
account.
big of as Evan says it was,
Right.
there has to be a little something.
So they probably did find something. I don't think they would just DQ for no reason. I don't think Activision would ever DQ a team
That's been the biggest competition.
just because they
Stage
think,
4 last year.
you know, you might be
So good, but the search and destroy was
account sharing.
what was shaky. We knew if they could win all their respawns, they'd have it. But obviously, right now, Explicit, the team to be in search and destroy And you gotta think that
Bobby finally knows what to do with his hands. Pray.
Yeah, I mean, they'd be the favorites here.
Damn. Thank you, Brian, for the 2. Appreciate it.
Come in here and get a hot 3-0 sweep. Just dominate it. But we'll take a look through how the series is.
Thomas, thank you for the bronze membership. Sorry, I had a hiccup.
If it does go to a map 5, that is definitely, if it were to get there, somewhere where I do put some stock with regards to just having played it.
What is account sharing? When somebody plays on your account.
If it goes the distance.
It's like I'm playing a tournament, right? But I want somebody who's like a lot better to play on my account. Or if I can't play, I get somebody who's good on my account. So they pretend it's me.
Degree, one of the most important things, especially whenever it comes to being.
So apparently TSM DQ.
You can come through and win that domination.
Oh, Explicit's winning this, bro, guys. Explicit's winning this.
In that process of closing things out.
We'll see who can get the dub, who can move on, and
not Bobby ready to give him a red card.
They already have the spot. We know that. There were 3 total. There's 2 remaining. These teams, what, the 4 left, battling for those 2 spots. Who's gonna get them? And now, yeah, the pressure is on even more than it was yesterday.
RIP TSM. Apparently, people were saying Slothy played on Tiprath's account. I'm not saying Slothy's better than Tiprath. Maybe Tiprath couldn't play. You know, maybe he had like stuff going on, and they needed a 5th. I don't know. I'm just like I'm like making guesses basically.
Matchup has so much more weight now as well.
Imagine Revenge win, you'll take that back. No. They're not winning, bro. Like, honestly speaking, Explicit is just a lot better. Dude, Revenge got like 150 to like 20 by NYSL.
Right now, getting ready to hop in to Team Revenge versus Explicit.
Yeah, for Revenge, yeah, they talked about the desk. They played once, you know, due to what? Whether it's been a DQ or someone having a full roster or whatever the situation has been, they played one time this weekend, and that might hurt you a little bit too. You haven't had the reps.
Yeah, you got to think they've probably been able to find people to scrim, but it just doesn't carry the same weight as playing for a $50,000, $2 million tournament, whatever it is. Solo sliding around the corner, not going to be able to win that one, and gunfight's not looking great off the start for Explicit, but you got Solar holding things down and beaming from range with the Fennec. That's not an easy shot to hit. They are going to get that initial time, and now trying to get the map control as well. Solo taken out on the inside of Stadium again. It's going to make it tough for them to hold it, but they definitely have what it takes right here.
I am just shook.
Gets away. I don't know how that happened, but man alive.
It wasn't tip, it was solid.
It's wild to watch, like the skill gap for me.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
Medium to long range, you'll see a lot of similarities in the shots, but how some people deal with the close range fights,
yeah, Slothy's underage. Dude, do you guys hear me losing my voice, bro? Holy crap.
To snap around, find somebody losing your chest bump.
There we go.
To be honest, I think the close range
Explicit going crazy
shows like who has the real composure, because I think even in the Tribe game, we saw Tribe players just like spraying zigzags all over the place. Like, what in the world's happening? I think a lot of it came down to being ready for the moment and letting your muscle memory really carry you. And I think that's one thing that
what's a Smitty
has done really well.
Well, another thing they've done really well is they've gotten out to a 51-0 lead, Bobby.
Huh? Your mom, bro.
Yeah, that's typically a pretty good start in any
God,
I would say, and Lucifer's going to find 2. Revenge finally gets
there we go. They actually got points.
Yay!
Looking good, but
TSM got DQ'd apparently for account sharing.
Spawns toward P3 right now, so if you're them, you're just trying to minimize the time that they get right here and make sure you don't give up the spawns.
Exactly. Contest as best you can. Maybe kill people out of the hard point, but still a lot of focus into that next
Damn, they just broke that back.
See the last player to spawn up, that number 2, that's veteran, kind of making the veteran.
Yo, what is
skills? On the rotation, making sure not
red
to
dot, bro.
Wave at this, as they were flying at it for a bit, but you did almost exactly what you wanted there. You contested a good 5 to 10 seconds, cleared some people out of the hard point. Now you're getting set up for next. The battle's about to go down across mid-map and transition as well.
Yep, right now.
Why are they all here on this point?
Set up. Solar gonna pull out the shorty right there. Hits the follow-up with the Holger. Crucial gunfight to secure this side building control, and Evader doesn't actually get spotted out the side right there. Solar trying to find somebody on the cross, should be able to see him right there.
I'm curious on how they got caught account sharing. I don't know.
Control. They got veteran in top of P3 as well, and with all these players in these off angles, it's just going to be absolutely miserable for Team Revenge to try to get a break right here until they are able to take some of those players out.
Yikes.
Well, Death Machine is lining people up. Able to take down multiple, more vision on the cross. There's a little sliding and double shot maybe, but there's 2 Death Machines there now. And they are struggling to get through both. They get the rest of these
35 round hull grade? Crazy.
Right around that 120 mark, just 30 points away from a map 1 victory, and Team Revenge just looking for signs of life still. They have found no opening on this hard point. The early rotation, the setup, it has paid off.
Yeah, and this one's really easy to chain into P4.
Dude,
as well.
explicit slapping, bro.
Pulling out the
I'm not gonna lie, this NA
NA
CHAMPS is not what I thought was gonna happen.
To get a little scrap time here could allow them to chain
It
some
is
things.
crazy.
You got to keep in mind the rotation from here is going to put you on the strong side of P4 as well, but Snipes, oh, just playing spoiler right there. He's
He
on
has
5
all
right
his
now.
streaks,
He's got a cluster
bro.
strike, a hunter killer, a drone to work with. And they only need a couple more points to close this one out. We may not even see another rotation back to P1.
Yeah, anytime you're running a hard point, the first set of rotations, it means you are rather dominant. Can they get in is the question. Some streaks coming into play. Death Machines out on both sides. Vader just trying to work the finesse game, but it's not going to happen. He's going to end up getting caught. None of the utilities seeming to pay off.
This game is dead anyways. Yeah, they're playing a dead game for $2 million. Agreed.
Snipes around the corner.
8 in a row now. 8 in a row.
Oh my god, bro.
Snipes is not usually the player that we think is.
And he has his
hard
cluster and
definitely
everything.
A solid player, but he's just living up to the moment right now. Did the same in the S&D, and wow.
He didn't even need to use his streaks, bro. He had 3 streaks and he didn't use a single one.
This is not even a 5-point hard point. And it's Team Explicit coming out on top, and you know they're going to be strong in the S&D.
Wow.
They needed to win 1 respawn to feel confident, and you got a feeling they're probably feeling confident in all the respawns at this point.
Well, yeah, you had what? There were probably 2 out of the first 5 hard points where you just
Revenge
didn't really
kind of
get a
got
contest
clapped,
or
bro.
anything at all if you were Revenge. Like, it was just locked down and dominant. I know there were a couple that are a little bit scrappy. You get a bit of time, but when you're playing to 150 points, if there are 2
What is the
full
winner
holds,
prize
that
money?
accounts for 100+ points usually. That was
15,000.
Yep. And you got to give a lot of credit to Snipes. Obviously, we talked a lot about
TSM got DQ'd.
how well he played for them, especially in the S&Ds, but came through absolutely clutch.
TSM DQ'd for account
how
sharing.
short that game was for him to be at 20+
Revenge is the bad batch of stage 4.
Yeah.
That's
you think about 20
toxic.
kills, it's not that crazy like in God Mobile, but yes, yeah, considering the game was, what, 5 minutes long, if that changes things a little bit.
Yep.
Because what would you say there was left? Like 20 seconds or 10 seconds?
Yeah, there's 10 seconds left. If it's a 60-point hard point and 5 seconds in between each of them, I think that puts us at like right around 5 minutes.
That's, yeah, that is a monumental effort, and the big 8 spree he had to
I see everyone, like,
my man was making plays. The pillow just
complaining
soft and lovely
about
on the
the
hands.
DQ.
The comfort is there. He is locked in, dialed in.
Man, what's
and
going
he's
on,
sports
bro?
athlete.
I mean, I need to hit him up and see where he got that pillow from. 'Cause maybe
TSM got DQ for supposedly, from what I've seen. I don't know if it's 100%, but supposedly account sharing.
Because the game ended too quickly for anything to happen.
Yeah, that game was ridiculously fast.
Now we get the Search and Destroy, where we just saw them look, well, great yesterday, great today. We head to a standoff, and I'm trying to think where we saw them yesterday look really good. What we saw firing range. We just saw the Summit, obviously. I'm trying to remember their previous series if they really got some standoff reps in. But a lot of times, yes, if you're a good search team, you're pretty.
Why is
solid
no one
across
drop
the
shotting?
board.
Because
You're gonna
drop
have
shotting
to
is
look
literally
to
the
have some
worst thing you
strengths,
can
but
do.
Usually at your core, if you're a strong search team, you can find success.
It's
just about
$15,000 if you win finals.
Well,
grand finals, you get first place.
Big impact, then you already know it's going to give the advantage to that team. And with the way Solo's been playing, that's going to be the player to watch.
Yeah, no, he's been really, really fun to watch. Just, I think his ability, whether it's been at times the snipe and the shorty combo. Like,
Bro, Explicit can get to like second, bro, no cap.
A little bit, but he's been so good at playing.
They just gotta be ARP.
Playing his spots.
Because I don't think ARP is beating
He's that
NYSL.
power weapon, no matter where the fight's coming from, just based on how.
Yeah, NYSL is winning this, bro.
Definitely excited to watch how these guys are going to play it out. Map 2. And right now the pressure's on for Revenge.
What's account sharing? Like having people play on your account. You can get banned for that, bro.
They've still got some time to heat up, but they got to make it happen fast.
I swear.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Who got DQ'd? Well, Tribe got DQ'd for one map, and then TSM got
On the
DQ'd.
CDL side, I'll talk about that when a team's getting blown on the first map. It's good to see.
ARP will go against Explicit. No, ARP is gonna go to the winners bracket, bro.
Maybe Cold starts to come alive, right? Like they make it a little bit closer. That just ended.
Oh
so
wait,
fast.
are they? I don't know. I thought they're going to the
good thing
winners
is they're going
to
a
play
search, which really
NYSL.
changes the pace of the game. So being hot isn't really as big of an issue in Search and Destroy. We'll see though.
Yeah,
I don't know. Explicit looks strong.
Yeah, it's this balance. That
Nah,
you
bro,
hold of,
Explicit's
on the one
winning
hand,
this.
Usually the underdog, if they're gonna have
Yes,
a chance to
TSM
make
got
that, is going
DQ'd
to be
for
in the search and destroy.
what
But
I've seen is
unfortunately,
account sharing,
this is
but I'm
where
not
it's
sure yet.
least likely for them to happen against Explicit. Now you do get that reset.
No, Tribe got
Slow down
DQ'd.
the
Tribe got
momentum. You
DQ'd.
don't have
One
to worry
map.
quite as much
That
about
map they
where
would have
getting
won,
caught,
but they actually
is
used the Hawk, so they got
hefty
DQ'd.
task ahead for Team Revenge.
So it was they won
looking, I guess,
3-1
at
yesterday,
Team
right? But then it went to
Who's the
2-2
guy?
because
Who
they
really
actually
needs to make
used
plays
something
to
they
be
were supposed to.
I think Evader's got to be the guy that you watch, especially with the amount of experience that he has. I've got a feeling he is primarily the leader for this team, and definitely got to be the one to make things happen. I remember even in Stage 3 last year, I think managed to pull off some type of crazy comeback up against Truly, and I
That's
think he actually
indeed.
1v4'd to clutch against
Explicit
Stage
3-0
3,
calling
get
it
them
right
to
now.
where they
No,
need
I
to.
have a feeling
You
too.
know he's capable of making these plays happen. He needs to live
No,
up to the moment
don't,
right
don't.
now.
What are you
Especially
doing?
with a lot of these younger players, I believe that skill is definitely another.
No,
player
Tribe's
to keep an
out.
eye
Tribe's
on.
out.
We do see them getting some map control, and it's going to be actually Lucifer finding first
Damn.
blood. Solo finds another. Skill finally able to trade.
Okay,
Still
good
down a
trade.
man.
Yeah, Solo, no snipe in hand, at least for this first defensive hold. I believe it's the AMAX he had
Ooh.
out. Oh, some beautiful
Yikes.
shots coming across the top. Now, Evader, the guy you want to make plays. You talked about it 1v4. He's got a shot to do it here. Maybe not the best position, but you would have spoke this into happening if it does.
I mean, it's definitely the weapon that you want to have. You got 100 bullets in that sucker. You can spray as long as you want to. But
Damn.
it's not going to do a whole lot. Somebody sneaks up behind you and shoots you in the back, so that's going to be.
No,
round
I
one.
think, yeah, Tribe
Going
deserved
in
the
for
4th place more
Explicit,
than
just across the board,
Revenge, but it is what it is, you know?
Nobody really lagging behind, very coordinated in their pushes where they're trying to defend.
Dude, can you imagine
I
TSM
think
drops
some
Truly
frustration
like a
on Evader's
day
face,
after
but I think
they
that
got
sets
picked
in
up?
after the first map. Look how that went. Let's take turns. All right, are we all? We're going first. We
What
got
the
this,
heck?
guys. We got this.
And that's not something you want to be struggling to do. You can struggle
No way.
maybe with your strategy or your gunshots, but you don't want to be struggling to get
What
through.
the
it, because
hell?
That, I mean, that's just.
That's how you know they're uncoordinated.
Well, whatever they had planned probably got slowed down a little bit.
That's kind of funny
It
though.
looks like maybe the delay on the push out might have helped them out because it seemed like Explicit wasn't quite as ready over in the A side.
It might be one of those things. Yeah, it's like, yeah, an unintentional delayed push. Like, what are they doing? Oh,
Ooh.
the other stuck inside of the doorway, but it's Solo. The hot hands out of the mix.
Ooh.
Great position. The drop shot, the movement, the gunny.
Can you imagine he got another
It was
one?
going to be all 3, but the shotty able to take out 1. Going to be a 2 versus 3 now. As Lucifer able to hit the snipe. Lucifer actually hits another.
Lucifer.
From a 2v4 to a 2 versus 2. Lucifer tagged up, but actually really doesn't take all that much damage. Tries to go vertical over the top.
Ooh.
Skill's got to hit the shots, and he's able to do just that. Bails his team out of a potential throw in a 4v2 position.
Nah, yeah, that was a dumb move
That's
from
what
them.
Team Revenge needed. I almost want to call that the.
I can't believe they got
actual
DQ'd,
place for
bro.
Special, where you just kind of sit back off the start, don't give them any information, psych them out a little bit, and
That's
it ends up being an easy
crazy.
plan for you. So we'll see if maybe they try it again. Looks like no, they're just going to go ahead, full send it all the way through. Vader's got 1 HP, somehow staying alive. And the complete opposite of what they did last round, somehow working, but Solo going to get the major assist. The M67 AMAX, in case you don't know, it's basically a DMR. So it converts the AMAX.
Yeah, Lucifer got the
into
same
a
name as the
marksman
hacker.
rifle, and is definitely one of the better options right
Yeah,
now.
that's a lot different than what I use the AMAX on Warzone or something. That's a whole heck of a lot different. But
Oh, he's getting wall
Solo
bangs.
seemingly making anything work in his hands. That's the one time that Shorty might hurt you. Only
That's so
happened 2 in the
unfortunate.
chamber. But there's another one. That's a coming.
Yikes.
Can't quite hit the flick. They're staying alive around the site. 2 versus 2 now. Minute to go.
And that AMAX can hit a one-tap if you headshot, but not going to be able to make it happen. Lucifer misses the shot, but he hits the
got it.
follow-up. Doesn't get spotted out yet. Bomb's now down, back of the A site.
I don't have a
He's in
dream
great
team, bro. I
position.
can't really tell
He's
you.
got a lot of one-shot potential right here, and I think he actually saw a Revenge player make that
Dude.
rotation. If he gets his timing right, might be able to
Timing.
get it, but you got to keep in mind, he's got that tack laser on there. Might have given some information to Skill, and he's going to go top side of Market right now.
Ooh, they missed each other.
Players going to go ahead and move on out.
Well, I think we're going to check out the picture-in-picture to try and show off both POVs of this 1v1.
This is nice.
As Skill and Lucifer look to get deeper into it. Oh, I just realized we already done that. Our screen is just the one POV. Okay, so I need to turn. There we go. I was like waiting for it to happen. I realized it didn't on our screen. Okay.
What are abandoned
So the bomb
champs?
plant now.
Like thermites,
Starting to go down.
persistence,
Sneaking his
molly,
way up the map is Lucifer.
gas grenades. I don't know. What else?
Saw him. I don't think
Some score streaks are banned.
rotated so close.
Hit it!
He wants the highlight play right now.
Hit it!
Oh!
I love it! Give me more!
Clip!
Lucifer's a bad man!
Oh, he went.
Nah,
for
TSM
glory
got
and
fully
paid off
DQ'd.
right there. Wow. You would have expected that play to come out of snipes, but he said, "You are not the only person that can do that in this team." Yeah, Solo.
Solo's
Oh,
loving it.
they're just hyping each other up
Clip
right
it,
now.
clip
They're
it,
having
clip
the
it.
time of their lives.
Oh yeah.
Vader's yelling, bro.
They're feeling right now.
Vader
Tries
stress.
for a couple of wall banks, goes for the jump shot, hits the snipe. Beautiful.
For the slots you play for, TSM.
That was so funny because we hear in our ear for our producer, like, we're going to show both POVs. I'm like, looking at it, I'm waiting for it. I'm like, all right, I'll go ahead and call it. I turned and saw they're both up. I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, first blood goes in for revenge. It's what they needed. No map.
Tribe is
control
out
yet.
already.
Trying to make their way on up to A. A lot of that utility going out.
Dude, Vader looks mad.
Imagine probably with a shorty.
He looks
inside,
stressed
he's gonna get
out.
chunked by a nade, but doesn't matter. Gets one kill, ends up getting traded out. Solo
Okay,
gonna find
3-3, not
another.
bad.
Now a 3v3. Bomb has made its way up to A, and the plant's gonna go down. Explicit's been good on the retakes. Let's see if they can make it happen again.
Yeah, I said
Oh.
Lucifer's Batman. Like, yeah, technically, yeah, Lucifer is, yeah.
It's true.
Depending if you're watching the show on the CW, it's a little bit different.
Oh, this guy's
And,
dead.
maybe not the right push
Rip.
out there to just push full.
They lost
body
the
up
3v3.
and try to make it over
Didn't drop a
boxes. I
single
can
player.
understand if it was maybe a 1v1, you felt like you knew where he was, but in that
Insidious
situation,
already
didn't
won,
really seem
their-
like the
their
right move,
stage.
and that's gonna be an
Their
easy
stage 4.
retake going in for Explicit.
Clip the door too. The door was funny.
Vader on your screen, you know, you said he's easy to be the leader, kind of talk through stuff. You see him getting pretty animated now, maybe talking through some of the mistakes they're making, what they can fix.
We got the bomb.
He's sweating, bro. Vader's
They're gonna do
sweating.
what's got to happen soon. They lose this map.
Nah, if they lose, no, they're gonna lose, bro.
Team, good luck.
Yeah, and right now,
Explicit is just so
you
good.
gotta almost think Explicit's trying to carry this momentum through to even the losers finals. They see they're gonna get picked right there, but if Vader finds another one, but oh man, shooting zigzags. Fortunately, his teammate's gonna clean it up. This
Oh,
is the start.
This is the round. This is the round for them.
See if they can carry it, and
I
right now you
believe.
just gotta get this final round before the side switch.
I
Yeah, their
believe.
one round one was that 4v2 that almost fell apart. So even though you're in a 5v3, Tom's on point. Do not give anything away for free. Beautiful job there, getting the angle. Just looking for the final tag in Solo. He's got the shorty. Thankfully, though, at least the teammate gets there in time to get the trade. Nice shots by Losty as well. Loose for
I can fly.
He was the one that really
Nice.
gave him a chance in that 2v4, so you just gotta take down Veteran now.
Is teabagging allowed? Yeah, teabagging, body shooting, that's all allowed. It's just like,
Grandmas should have
actually
Grandmas
against the
does a lot
rules
of
are like,
damage, not enough
what's
to
it called?
kill, though. Obviously, bomb going down. 1v4.
like if
things
you
not looking
if you
great.
use like
I think he
gas
may
or
have
something.
markered with a sniper right there, so if he's got that, it gives him some
Oh.
options. It's gonna be the Holger in his
All right,
hands,
watch this
but
1v3 right here, right now.
Not a whole lot of time
Clip,
for these last
clip.
3 though, especially if Revenge plays this right.
Clip. Veteran clip.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, he was trying to get an angle, I think, to just pick one.
Damn, he
You
just
love
beamed
that, but Now
him.
there's 15 seconds to go.
No, he doesn't have time.
I don't know if his health is even going to come back enough time
Yeah.
to go and get the kill. It's not going to. Veteran ended up dropping. Nice job
Rip.
finding a few picks, but won't matter in the scheme of things.
NYSL didn't
Yeah,
play
when
yet.
you're in that
They're playing
situation,
finals.
You just don't have the time to
Homie's
go up
tilting.
to a high ground spot, see if you can find a pick. You just got to push and hope that you come out lucky with the gunfights, and definitely could have played that a little bit better. Obviously, 1v4. Not going to be easy against any type of above-average team, and it's going to be a concussion going into Cubby right here.
Nice nade.
And Explicit is flying. But they're going
Ooh.
to lose one, but oh my gosh, what a feed coming on
Ooh.
through, and just like
Solo
that,
and Lucifer just
it's gonna be 2 players
completely
remaining
evened
for
that
each.
out. It was a 4v2 as well. That's so
Relatively
unlucky.
precarious position right outside of A.
Enemy
Is it gonna be ARP or Explicit? It's gonna be ARP against
Lucifer might
NYSL.
have to hit another naughty
I believe.
snipe. That's your
I mean,
teammate.
really about to shoot his teammate.
Enemy contact.
He gets the auto.
Awesome. Hit it! Maybe a haircut for free, but not quite hitting the shot. The pressure coming in, though. The swap is there. The movement on point.
No
Up over
way.
the top.
One
The
more.
pop is in. Give him another. Not going to happen. So down to the
1v1?
1 versus 1 now. Solo. Skill. And a massive round with a 3-2 scoreline.
And right now, if there's a player
Read
you
it.
can trust, it's got to be Solo. 8 kills through 5 rounds. Got an opportunity, needs to get the bomb.
Oh,
Nice position.
well
The shots are
played.
there. Solo with a clutch. His face says it all.
He just beamed them, bro. He knew he had an MX. Use your gun to your advantage, bro.
Good time right now.
Look at him, bro.
This
He's
is
laying
look,
back.
This is where he feels like he can go.
He doesn't even need to
dominate
sweat.
the map, and he's doing it right now. And with so many different weapons, he's pulling out the Holger.
Whoa, Solo, bro.
Right there as well. That's 10
Oh
for him.
my
Shot by
God.
Nate, but staying alive once again.
Man's going crazy, bro.
So crucial for this team.
He saw him. Oh, a little bit of flinch, not able to hit the flick. It's Juice that puts him down. As Veteran looks to reposition in this
That's
3 versus 3.
crazy.
His two teammates have worked up towards the bomb site. Love a trophy out for cover. Might be able to isolate one.
Oh,
They're able to
Evader
Snipes
do
doesn't
that. He didn't
have
need
the
to
help.
peek it.
I thought they
Oh,
were gonna double
run.
push that, but skill not there with him.
Sniper! Sniper!
There was a sniper peeking right through that corner, and
Ooh.
things hadn't gone quite right on the timing. Skill might have dropped there as well, but his teammate Juice going down. He's now
Alright,
left
skill
in
1v3,
down,
light
35
work, I
seconds.
believe.
One player just rotated
Heard
past
him.
broken wall. Here's the footsteps. Big gunfight right there. And it's manageable right here, but you got to think if the snipers are hitting their shots, it's not going to be easy. And Snipes
Dude,
actually
Solo
gets the
is on
flank
fire
right
today,
there.
huh?
Another big round, and now it is.
Homie's hitting
game
everything.
for Explicit.
Yeah, when you're in that 3v3, I guess if you're Team Revenge, like I don't know why the solo child comes in. at
Are
the
these
site.
guys ADSing all the time or just a spectator
You
glitch?
just
I
push
mean,
into
sometimes it's a
1v2, get
glitch.
smoked, there's no trade opportunity. If you're in a 3v3,
Like right
there's
here, right
always
now,
has to
yeah,
be
they're
a
all
chance to trade,
ADSing.
at
Like
least in my eyes.
these times.
Yeah, without question, definitely some less than ideal
Ooh.
pushes. That's a secondary. Oh my gosh, the range on that shot. Trying to hit another and just barely mistimes it. But
Pepe is an ARP.
Getting rid of those trophy systems, making the plant that much easier. Snipes making his way up to the site, obviously.
This is a free
Not
plant.
having as much impact, but primarily the OBJ player here as well. Should have an opportunity to get the plant. He's actually going to sit back, and
Nice
what a
nade.
nade out of skills.
Oh yeah, they got the trophy. They destroyed it a little bit earlier in the round. Sets him up to hit a nice one.
Contact with enemy.
The enemy has the bomb.
I'm hearing the DQ is fake. No one's
Big gunfight.
in TSM shared accounts. Well, they got DQ'd for real, for real.
3v2 with numbers. Now you're grouped up currently if you're Juice. and
Maybe
Skills,
it wasn't because of that reason, but they did get
but able
DQ'd.
to isolate anyone?
Nice.
Nope, the exact opposite is going to happen.
3v1
Shot
from
back
the
Juice.
homie.
Last guy will be Skills. He'll try to hunt down
Oh,
Skill.
Skill
Snap
just
on
got
point. Veteran
slapped.
hits the shot. Explicit take the map.
Yeah, a lot of it's gonna be
Right now,
rumors.
the team
So
chemistry is just there for Explicit, like you said, playing those
Yeah, Explicit's
trades, those
feeling it, bro.
challenges, all in the place where they need to be. And even when one player makes a little mistake, somebody else is there to back them up, and they just handled that search and destroy relatively flawlessly.
Yeah, no, I just, whether it's been an individual moment or somebody making plays, you know, when I think back to the regional I casted last year,
man, this is actually not how I
who
expected
am I
Champs
so
to
impressed with? Like right now, I just feel like maybe it's just because I've casted
play
more, but
off.
Solo is, dude, he's fun to watch.
Oh,
he
yeah.
is talented. He
I
is
mean-
so fun to watch.
And I
Imagine
think
TSM drop
this,
him.
the
I mean,
most
look,
underrated
if
player in the region,
speaking from like the
I mean, he's
perspective of
shown
like
out every
Nord,
way possible. You gotta
if
think
the
a lot of
team
these top
does
teams wondering, like,
do
why
something
didn't
like
we
that,
notice this guy
yeah, of
develop?
course.
No, it's been incredible. I think that happens in like.
This is say you applied for college, but or you wanted to drop
it's
for
gotta be so frustrating if
YouTubing.
you're like a GM,
I
you
said
take
I
a
did
squad,
apply,
like, somebody else picks up the
but
player and you're
I'm
always like, why
taking
didn't we
a
get
gap.
this guy? Like, why didn't we get him? Was the evidence
Dude,
not there?
they
Because
clipped it! They clipped the door!
Yep, just incredible plays across the board, and obviously everybody else on Explicit.
No
hold their own
way.
as well. Oh, did we see that shot from Lucifer before?
I don't even.
I don't know if I remember seeing that one. Obviously, we had the jump shot off top, but to hit a player jumping off boxes, not an easy thing to do. And
He's hit so many. Like he's not.
DQ got, I mean, Tribe got DQ'd for one game. For
everybody
one
on the
game.
team making highlight plays, and right now
Tribe got DQ for
they're
one
looking
game
like they could be a
because,
contender for
what's
that
it called?
final spot or one of those two final spots.
Because Childs used Hawks. The Hawks drone thingy. He wasn't supposed to. Sorry for everyone not qualifying and ARP and Explicit. No, that's not happening. NYSL is qualifying, bro. For real, for real.
I don't know if this gameplay can continue in search. All you gotta do is steal one of those respawns. Like come in, take one hard point to dominate, and give yourself a shot.
Yeah, the jump shot was nasty on the guy boxes, bro. Feels bad. That was Skill. Skill choked two like clutches, bro.
That's probably the team that most people expected was going to take that third spot alongside probably the next.
Dude, yeah, he did confuse the drone for the Hawk. You're not wrong, but damn, that's so unlucky.
Really good for explicit, but
They're not done yet.
you can't get ahead of yourself. You gotta close things out.
Yeah, you still have to close this out.
Can you increase their volume? I put it down because I was talking. I was waiting for TSM versus NYSL. Yeah, well, that's tough. It's gonna be Dom right now.
With the domination, here we go. Ready to get
Nah,
into
it's
that break.
respawns, bro. It's
I
over.
love that we get the
TSM.
solo POV all
I mean,
the
not
time,
TSM,
just
sorry.
because his facial expressions
Explicit's taking
are the
it.
best. He's always having a good time. And right now, I think he's like adjusting the volume of his music or something. I'm not even entirely sure, but they're gonna look to see if they can get some map control over from this C side, and somehow Snipes wins that gunfight. Not gonna be able to find two, but right now, if you're Team Revenge, you need to get top laundry control and see if maybe some players spread out to that back side of Statue, but it's gonna be smokes coming out and explicit getting a little bit of progress on
The hip fire accuracy for some of these guns blows my mind sometimes. Like at the ranges, they're just beating. Like,
Ooh, they got
why
wiped.
ADS?
Nope, Solar has good positioning.
It is very true. Sometimes it's like a little spectator side thing. So sometimes they're like ADS and it doesn't look like they're ADS.
Okay, maybe that's what it was, because there's been like, I can think of like 4 times over, because I know like the vertical shots, like that's definitely, I realized right away, like that's a spectator thing.
Yep.
There's been a couple times where it doesn't look like someone's ADS. I'm like, that's the most ludicrous
Yeah,
accuracy
TSM
I've seen with a
got
non-ADS
DQ'd,
weapon
so.
in my life.
Yep. And right now it's an immediate B cap for explicit.
I mean, I don't know
so
why
just
they got
completely carrying
DQ'd.
through
This
that
is not
momentum.
scripted, bro. It's not scripted.
Just
Some
so
comp players
impressive.
are just.
I expected them to have a chance at upsetting some teams, but the fact that they are dominating
not.
this late in
TSM,
competition,
I don't
is
know
just
why they
so
got
impressive.
DQ'd.
Solo
The
pulling out
fact
that
is they
67
did get
AMAX.
DQ'd, so it
He's
is what
finding
it
a
is,
couple,
you know?
and now they're going to be able to get top laundry control. And right now, Team Revenge just has no type of control anywhere on the map, just scrambling to find something.
Yeah, I mean, you've got it locked down around B, pushed so far up towards
Solo
prop
with the
side
AMAX.
is Solar. Like you've
Lord
just
have
got them
mercy.
in an old-fashioned kind of trap. Like, you're going through somebody set up with a Holger on a heady, no matter what route you opt to take. Good luck if you're Team Revenge.
Yeah, Vader's finally going to be able to find one. It looks like they're actually going to push for C right here, but just too many players in different spots right now. Looking over at that spot, it's going to be Veteran. Finds the two-piece, immediately shuts down the push for Team Revenge, and just like that,
I mean,
pretty much
look,
everything can be
nobody
reset,
confirmed that
even
there was a count
with the
sharing,
player
so they
dropping
could
Hunter
not
Killer
be.
drone
But
kill going to go in as well, and just everything going right at every possible point right now for Explicit.
That's one way.
Yep.
That's one way to deal with the
well,
pressure.
unfortunate.
And
Oh,
then Veteran Solo able to pick up any aggression towards
stopped
C
them
to
from
get it
getting C
halfway
too.
towards
Rip.
completion, but not going to happen. It has been a 2-cap.
Oh,
basically
they're going
since
for a
the
triple
get-go-
too.
get-go
That's
for
toxic.
Explicit. Absolute and utter dominance.
And there's the triple cap going on it. And just everything
Ooh.
going right. Even in the close range, the way that they're able to maneuver to find the angles, to be able to consistently hit the Holger sprays going up against something like an SMG, just not easy to do. Solar's going to pull
Yeah,
out
it's
the
over, bro.
shorty, finds another
Their
one,
respawn is
bottom
just so
statue
strong.
right there, and everything just continuing to go right. Such composure, just so well played
that's
so
awkward.
far for this Explicit team.
Solar's like, give me an extra second there. I had a freebie.
Nah, there's no way Tribe
That'll
would
take
throw
us to
it
the
on
half,
purpose.
75 to
Don't
37.
worry.
Yeah, it was a 2-cap or a 3-cap.
Even they were
every
disappointed
single
on Twitter.
point
They were like,
of
damn,
that first half.
we threw.
I mean, Team
That's
Revenge
bad
is
for a
toast
Vader.
unless they do the same, but
Why?
better, which is going to be real tough.
And looking at Solo's face cam, man's just cheesing right now. He's just having the time of his life. He's only got 5 kills right now. Probably not because he's getting slayed out, but because his teammates are slaying out so hard that he can't find anybody. We see him find an assist and a kill off the start right there. It is immediately going to be Explicit pushing for the B cap right here. You can see Skill trying to flank around Statue, but not going to be in time.
Solo.
It doesn't even matter. Absolutely
Damn.
whopped right there by Solo. AMAX to the face.
Oh, they're gonna get A.
Killer drone inbound. Enemy drone.
Hunter Killer drone going to come out as well. Oh, God. That is hunting. Snipes is going to catch that one.
There, that's the right drone.
I'm just trying to see if there's
Anyone
anything
else
from
using
a
popcorn?
Death
Bro,
Machine
I wish I had caramel
perspective,
popcorn.
something that might shift
Caramel
the tides
popcorn.
here, but Solo just keeps it going. Now up to
Caramel
9. The movement, the finesse
Caramel.
game. I thought the collapse was
What?
there. Get it
What is he
reloaded. He gets the
doing?
shot, gets the kill.
Skill, bro.
He'll drop once he gets up to 11. What a beautiful little sequence there. Still 40+ point advantage
What's
for
going
Explicit.
on?
Yeah, Skills though got a little bit distracted, wasn't really sure what was happening right there. I didn't realize Solo
Choke.
was not even using the Death Machine. He's using the Purifier at this point.
Ah,
He's just goofing around. He does get knocked off right
He's
there. Is
throwing,
obviously,
dude.
in most ranges, the Death Machine going to outgun the Purifier. And right now, an opportunity for Team Revenge to get C and hold a double.
I mean, they're gonna get B. I mean, they're
in
gonna get A.
territory right now. They need a triple.
Rip.
They need to start making it happen fast. And the A getting flipped back, definitely not the way to make that happen.
Who's using Purifier? Nah, he's just trolling, bro, because
need to
they're
get a triple.
absolutely
They're in
destroying
trouble.
them.
They're in
So
double.
he's not
Now
even
think about
trying.
cheeseburgers.
It's a good thing I haven't eaten lunch yet because I'm just about to chow.
Oh, he choked.
But what? An incredible effort this has been out of
Feels
Explicit.
bad.
Through a wide range of modes. You see him dominate in a hard point. They win it before we're through the first cycle of rotations. The search and destroy looks clean. The domination, not done yet.
Evader's gonna
But
lose
we're
his
just
mind,
about
dude.
there.
I mean,
This has been clinical.
Right now, if I'm ARP or NYSLM, I'm getting a little bit scared watching how these guys are playing. Like, they are torching their map controls
Evader
on point,
panicking.
their rotations in every game.
They could be
mode
using
where
gyro.
they need to
I don't
be.
know.
The shots are hitting. Solar with a big two-piece right there. That should be enough to pretty much close out
Nah,
the game.
it's over.
And
They
at
need
this
to,
point,
like,
he said, I'm just
triple,
going to
bro.
pre-fire as much as I can. Hope there's somebody on the other side. There is. See if he can make it one more wide. Not 17. A Pred missile might find him another right here. And man, what a game for Explicit.
It just seems like they're having fun,
Oh,
right?
three,
Like you go to their
triple cap,
cams, they're just
GGs.
enjoying themselves.
No, Revenge wasn't even
It's a
supposed to
video
play
game
here, bro.
after all, right? We're playing
let's
Call
be
of Duty.
honest,
Enjoy
they-
yourself.
the
And
skill
they are
gap
doing
is
that.
there,
I
you
wish
know?
I could say the same on the other side. For the most part, we've seen frustrations, but that can happen. This is the score line. It is
Yeah,
Team
mine is
Revenge
playing
getting
champs for Anarchy.
dismantled by Explicit. It's a 3-0 victory. Evader frustrated. I can understand it after that one. It is
GGs.
dominance from Explicit.
And Evader, to his credit, had a solid game. He had 20 kills, which is more than most of the Explicit players had, but just no real type of momentum from any of his teammates, and it looks like maybe the practice, the chemistry, a little
GGs.
bit lacking, and not able to contend with a team as on fire as Explicit.
And now, yeah, I mean, the question is how far can Explicit go?
Respect to these pro players for
you
trying.
get
Yeah,
this
of
done,
course.
you get the
Explicit is a
victory.
crazy team, dude.
Can they come away with
He's
it?
throwing his
Okay,
phone,
maybe you
bro.
don't win the whole thing. Maybe Mayhem's too much. You still got to get there, but can you get that?
They can't throw the phone. They gotta return it.
that you need to move on. 'Cause
They gotta
I wanna
return
see
it
more of this
for,
squad. I just feel like
to
they're
COD.
gonna get better and better.
Yeah, I'm super excited to watch the matchup of them versus whoever's going to come out of the winners finals right here. Thinking over to Mayhem, obviously. able to
no,
take
Team
out
Revenge
Tribe,
is
but
not from
now
Canada. I don't
with
think
Tribe
so.
dropping out, maybe that,
Dude, that-
win not quite as
bro,
impressive
that
as we
triple.
had maybe initially thought.
He
with
literally
some
got a
struggles,
reload
some
off him.
injuries, and some confidence issues. Actually, an opportunity, regardless of who comes out of that matchup for Explicit, to make it top 2.
I guess I feel that way. I'm not the expert like you are,
Ooh,
but
the wall
just
bangs.
my eye test. I think they can do it. I
They
think
don't
they can hang
get
with
to keep
anybody.
the phone?
That
No,
might
they
be
don't.
so
They don't keep the
wrong.
phone.
That's how I feel right now.
They signed
Yeah,
they
that's
signed
really
something
right.
to
How I feel.
like
I'm
send
just
it
going
back.
with the old Maven
Unless
eye test.
yeah,
They look
they're
great.
sponsored
I'm
phones,
loving what
but
I'm seeing. Solo, ARPs. Give me more.
Yep, I'm excited to watch more of this team. Obviously, we are going to have to watch our winners final first, and that's going to be a blast of a matchup to watch as well. Whoever comes out on top in that one automatically secures a spot in Stage 5.
So that's the big storyline with the next one, right?
Yep.
You got your spot. You're getting into the World Championship. You got a chance
Do we
for
take
the
a break?
big bag of cash. You're competing against the entire freaking world.
this is not Lamb. This is
You
not
have a
Lamb.
chance to do it. But for Bobby and I in that particular matchup, it's time for the glorious, the talented, the incredible Golden Boy and Shift.
Okay, well, we shall play rank game until they're done. Hey, Toady, thank you for the hype. I think I'm pronouncing your name right, Toady. I should have slept earlier. I didn't get enough sleep. God. Aim like semi-auto, like solo, bro. Bro, this entire champs is just forked up, bro. I'm gonna be honest. NYSL is gonna win this whole thing. It's gonna be NYSL, ARP, or Explicit. I don't know who's gonna win for that one, though. Your voice sounds tired. Yeah, I haven't slept yet, so I will sleep later. After the finals, I guess. Let's finish this game quick. Yes, space place for NYSL.
Frag out. Changing back. Cover me.
But that's kind of crazy. I'm just surprised.
Domination.
You know? Did not expect them to get DQ'd.
Capture the objectives.
Yeah, TSM got DQ'd.
Enemy taking A.
I don't know why they got DQ'd. Some people are saying one thing, some people are saying another.
Enemy taking Bravo. We've taken the lead.
I'm hurt.
Enemy has A.
Take it down.
That's awkward.
Enemy.
Capture B.
Changing mag.
Hunter killer drone on standby.
Changing mag. Tango down.
Hunter killer drone deployed. Predator missile
That's so
awaiting
awkward.
orders. Sentry gun ready to deploy. Capturing Alpha.
Bro, what?
Be advised,
Bro!
hostile hunter killer
Someone
drone
help me!
inbound. Losing C. Losing Charlie.
What are these
Predator
spawns?
missile inbound. Capture B. Enemy shock RC is coming.
Tango down. Enemy down. Enemy contact.
Sentry gun deployed.
Tango down.
That's tough.
All positions locked down. Hold your positions. Captured A. UAV online. Losing Alpha. Ready for deployment. Hostiles have destroyed.
I can't aim.
Target down.
Predator missile on standby.
Oh, whoops.
Hunter killer drone deployed.
Oh.
Friendly Predator missile inbound. Losing C.
No! Do Granada Champs watch party? Nah, they play like at a weird time for me. I can't really.
Lost C.
Yo,
Lost
help
Alpha.
me, bro.
We're capturing C.
Reloading.
We captured C.
Noise.
UAV online. Keep on them. We're winning this one. Capturing A. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Losing
Bruh. I knew he was gonna go up, but damn.
By.
I thought I could get away fast.
Hunter killer drone deployed. Keep fighting.
Tango down. Tango down. Changing mag.
Losing C. Losing B.
Tango down.
We lost Charlie. We're capturing C. Enemy UAV spotted.
Oh, GG's.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
What's up, Solar? Do you have any performance issue with the iPad Pro 20? I'm thinking of getting one. Honestly, not really.
Capture the objectives. Enemy taking Charlie. We're capturing Alpha. Heads up team. Enemy UAV spotted.
Yeah, no, Little B and the space are not underrated, bro. You must be crazy.
We've taken the lead. Enemy taking B. Hunter killer drone.
What? How did I lose that?
He has Charlie.
See, I lost close range
Friendly hunter killer
to a Holger.
Contact with enemy.
losing A. Capturing
Ow.
Tango down.
Ow.
Changing mag.
Hostile predator missile inbound. Hunter killer drone on standby. Hunter killer drone deployed. Hostiles jamming our radar. Enemy shock RC is coming. Captured Bravo.
Enemy contact.
Predator missile awaiting orders. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Losing Bravo.
Dude, are you serious? my god! I'm going to be stressed.
Predator missile inbound. UAV online. Friendly sentry gun deployed.
Oh, ouch.
Reloading.
Hunter killer drone ready for deployment. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
Enemy contact. Targets in sight.
Oh lord, I'm dead. I don't think like TSM was considered like the third best team. They're all just really good. Oh my god, bro, that nade. What? What? Are you crazy?
We lost Alpha. Be advised. Hostile predator missile.
Get away from me.
Using the product. We're almost there. Keep it up.
Makes sense.
Capture Charlie. Enemy shock RC is coming. Objective almost complete. Keep it
Ooh,
up.
goodbye.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Losing B.
How am I alive, bro?
Hunter killer drone deployed. Hunter killer drone on standby.
Bro, what? These kids suck.
Friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
I just suck more.
RC is coming.
Let me hit me with the thingy. I am a man, bro. Tournament starting soon. Yeah, I mean, I'm done anyways. You'll say red magic is better? Then what?
Nice work. Well done.
No, because red magic has like a lot of perks to it. Like, there's stuff on it you can use, like triggers or whatever. Oh, Xperia? Yeah, yeah. It is 90 FPS, but Xperia, I think it just not good. It overheats easily. Oops.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Call of Duty Mobile North American Regional
Let me see if I can
Playoffs
refresh
World
it.
Championship. It has been for us in the studio from all the stuff that has transpired, Bobby.
I mean, this has been the most unpredictable weekend of Call
Dude, for real.
of Duty Mobile. I've seen some crazy weekends of Call of Duty Mobile. Nothing even remotely close to this. I have no idea how the end's gonna shape up.
Yep, that's right. But folks, we got
I'm just,
our
like,
winner
lost,
bracket
bro.
final matchup. Now the winner here will guarantee themselves a spot in the World Championship. So a lot.
How much
on
is
the
Red
line.
Magic? It's
Besides
like
the prize money. It's that
700
opportunity to play
Canadian
against
dollars?
the best and the best in the world. And
I'm not
Bobby,
sure.
you know what? The best of the best need to play on the best
Yes, I-
equipment. Segway of the century. There it is. The Call of Duty Mobile World Championship is, of course, brought to you by our friends over at Xperia 1 Mark III by Sony. Of course, it is the official smartphone of the Call of Duty World Championship. You can also
Game mode, bro.
enhance your game and share your victories with the Game Enhancer feature, which is actually a game changer, Bobby.
Oh, absolutely. There's just so much customization, and even down to the amount of touch sensitivity that you have whenever you're gaming. You can actually adjust that and increase it when you're gaming, even
Wow.
though it consumes a little more battery, gives you that super, super precise touch response, and it's just insane.
Yeah, and on top of the Game Enhancer, you also have a 120 hertz refresh rate display on the dang device. I mean, it's smaller than my hand.
Yogo,
and yet
thank you for the
can
roses.
Have a 120 hertz display on there.
I don't think
Okay,
many people-
okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of like reading over Twitter, see like what's going on, because a lot of pro players use Twitter.
Completely changes any type.
I'm like kind of curious to see whether they were account sharing or why did they get banned or DQ'd, I guess. Not banned, sorry.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely notice it with the eye test, with Maven's eye test as well. We also have.
Okay, so Hi tweeted because they asked like, okay, if it wasn't account sharing, then why did TSM get DQ'd? And Hi tweeted, can't say, but they're getting it situated right now. Not account sharing. It was Activision's fault.
That touch response, and it just makes, especially mobile, like Call of Duty Mobile, so much easier.
And then, of course, you can't forget about the low.
A number of reports seem to indicate that the team was account sharing. No official words yet, other than quote unquote rule infraction. Yikes, dude. Imagine getting DQ'd. Feels bad. So what I'm hearing is it's either account sharing or they played scrims, not tourney matches on Red Magic because some didn't have Sony but played tourney matches on Sony. That shouldn't be a problem. Where are you seeing this info? On Twitter?
The audio equalizer. You can heighten those sounds. You outsmart your enemies. You can see them, but you also can hear them better with this phone.
We don't know anything yet. Nothing is released, so. Oh, Toady, thanks so much for the Leon Limes. Okay, so look, it's I don't know if it's account sharing or not. No matter what, it is confidential. So Activision is gonna handle it right now.
Yeah, and that's how you know they're really taking it seriously.
He said it's being situated right now, so who's Twitter? Well, I mean, just pro players. I don't speak Spanish, sorry. Thanks for say saves.
Once again, folks, a big thank you there for Sony's Xperia 1 Mark III, the official smartphone.
How can they account share? Account share is online, bro.
But now, let's set our sights on our upcoming matchup. Bobby, I want to get your predictions real fast here.
Account share, it's like if you give me your login information, I can get on your account, and that's account sharing. You don't need to be in person for that. What's going on, dude?
Really a whole lot of momentum going in for them right now. They're going to need to build. I think right now you got to give the advantage to Mayhem.
Yeah, Mayhem is looking good. Is it going to be good enough, though? Now it's time to jump into the action. You got Shift and Maven on the mic. For
Let's go, Mayhem.
Take it away.
I love the good old-fashioned winners bracket final. I don't know what we're gonna get here. Mayhem are so strong. Part of me thinks they are gonna come out.
He says it sucks for live streaming. Yeah, live streaming and recording it sucks, but as long as you can play for the tournament and it's good for the tourney, it's good.
For Mayhem have also been showcased from ARP. So as far as kind of weighing the pros and the cons, these two very well be more evenly matched than maybe we would normally expect on any given Sunday. So it'll be interesting. I'm excited for it.
No, I am too.
NYSL 3. Okay, map. Okay, no, sorry. Score predictions and
but let's take a look at
who's gonna win. I'm gonna say 3-1 for
guaranteed a spot. That's the big story here.
For NYSL.
Nothing else that you would want than a chance to be able to qualify on your first attempt asking. You just don't want to have to go down against that explicit team we've talked about a number of times. If you look over the course of what we have in front of us, a lot of these maps are actually, I won't say, big favorites, but we've seen NYSL Mayhem play over the fire.
Okay, I don't like the takeoff S&D. That's not it.
On the weekend at large, but I'm actually looking towards map number 4. I agree with Bobby from before where it says that ARP very well could.
Why is account sharing a problem? Because a player that could have not been allowed to play the tournament can be on the account. Let's just say I get banned because I say some bad stuff and I get banned, right? But I can go on one of my teammates' account and play in secret. That's obviously not allowed. That's definitely against the rules.
I feel like Pepe has been an absolute monster at times. Jesus Saves Us has his fair share of plays, but what will they have against Little B and the boys?
Here we go.
Because that 1v4 still makes me feel something special. I feel tingly all over.
ARP getting the early.
The thing about it is for
early
NYSL
frags.
Mayhem, we've talked a number of different times throughout major tournaments that sometimes they're a little slow to start. So that's something to kind of keep in the back of your mind as ARP. A couple of trades back and forth, but the biggest thing was Maga was able to soak up 8 seconds.
Pangy's going crazy.
Can play behind trailers. So as far as
He's
positioning
going
is
off,
concerned,
yo.
advantage ARP so far.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
he's
far,
dead,
so
he's
good.
dead.
The drop shot attempt, not going to pay off.
TSM got
Attempt
DQ'd, not
that
banned.
MX9, it seems like a nuclear missile in his hands at times this weekend. Can he find more success behind him?
No, I think their management is they're working on it, but they're doing it like behind the scenes. So obviously we're not going to get any news.
Early. Look at the map positioning immediately turned in favor of our squad in red. So Mayhem, they're able to, you know, at least contest and keep the hard point neutral. But most importantly, they've got a nice little surround of what's coming up next for the second hard point in the next 18 seconds. So there's an opportunity for them to really kind of run away with this game, pending they actually get a full hold. One of the things from ARP that we saw versus both TSM yesterday and in their opening match versus Explicit, they're really good at finding ways to break on in.
Yo, look at Tech Squad, bro.
Really good about 23 seconds off that opening hard point.
Big brain angle.
Any central hard point with a million lanes to access and get flooded by different tacticals, you feel good about it. But will they be able to get the break is the big question so far.
Big brain angle.
Well, at least early in that, it was very efficient from Mayhem, but now ARP starting to light up the feed. They still have a fight around the point. Space doing his best to keep him out. Pepe still like
Pepe just
that's
broke
a lovely double from Pepe. There's the break. They're in for now.
The smoke execute from ARP to get to that front window in the first place was absolutely brilliant. Everyone just full flooded backside pin, either got through the front door or mantled up under the window.
Yikes! ARP 4-piece
coming through. So 30 seconds to the hard point.
5 kills straight,
11
dude.
seconds of it.
Yeah, they didn't get much at all. I mean, that was beautifully done. I think Pepe's double at the end of it is really what gives
they got score streaks, but they're gonna have so many like scrap time.
Little B gets back in, just doing his best to
Space
hold on, get the
drone.
final 15 or so seconds of scrap time. Keep an eye on that number 3 the entire way across the map in space. He's spawning his teammates
scrap time basically tied them up,
bro. Mid-map and you're ARP, you're looking every which way.
No!
The death machine down. I was about to say the timing of this is really interesting.
Yeah.
You could be sitting there and blocking off the rotations through mid-map,
Toxic,
but not able to get the death machine off. There's actually an opportunity here for ARP with that specialist shutdown that they can start working, but with that little spree from Little B, he's got a lot more tools to work with. NYSL already all over this trailer area, and again, you have to ask, can ARP find a way to break early?
They did such a good job breaking, but they only really got 10 or so points. It didn't really turn into all that much time, and there you see
shooting
a
bodies.
nice bit of work and movement from Nero. Now the streak going to be coming in over the top. The Predator missile will clear the aggression from mid-map. And topside of wood. Tectonic hitting in range. Beautiful job so far.
Space on the entry with the shorty not going to be a lot. That's huge from Zia and Jesus Saves. They come together with 3 collective kills. That's right at the last attempt.
If they can hold this for the entirety,
12 seconds left. Maybe you send a couple players trying to finesse or contest some of the scrap time, but largely you got to work across the middle of the map here, Maven. You are so far away from getting over.
Yeah, Nero's being toxic, shooting bodies.
Is that you did have a little bit spawn nearby, but still a break was going to be required for NYSL.
Dude, if shooting bodies
a little bit of trouble,
banned,
down
bro,
13,
it would not be
looking
caught.
for a big break in transitions. The setup gets in for ARP. I want to go to an Xperia dial-in with NYSL Mayhem.
Let's go.
There's spawning bathroom. There's spawning bathroom. There's still spawning bathroom.
He's in the corner left. He went top.
Chaos.
One shot. Help! Nice. We got spawns. I got flash. Stairs side.
They're gonna be jumping.
From wood. P1. 1 minute. Hey, tell her, minigun. Jungle. Nice. Hey, on hill. Another one.
Damn, they kind of getting slapped this hill.
Ooh.
Yeah, set up.
Presence. Awake in 1 second. Do we need more? American.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they only got tunnels.
Damn, they're kind of getting slapped, bro.
They'll probably be tower. Be prepared for tower.
Nah, the callouts are better than last year. It's still a little messy though.
Barrel's still alive. Fuck. They missed the press. Good job. Get into the trailer.
They're not spawning low.
Okay, we're spawning low.
Well, when they were on Tribe last year, a lot of these players, their comms were a little much for me. There, at least, there were opportunities to breathe.
It's one of those things that doesn't matter how you say it, as long as you say it loud enough.
Jesus has a Goliath.
That's the big takeaway that I had coming through. But look, here's the deal. ARP, they just completely overwhelmed NYSLM through jungle backside of wood. And they're looking at a very sizable lead. NYSLM, outside of the first 2 hardpoints, have had very little ground to even stand on, let alone work with.
Yeah, you heard the jungle call out a couple times. I think at one point I heard someone say it 5 times. Just to really
here we go.
nail the importance of the push coming from that direction. But as the streaks continue to rain in.
Man.
And Jesus saves
Jesus just yoinked that Goliath.
They've dominated throughout this. Now Goliath going to be out looking for angles, looking for kills.
They need trophies for that Goliath, like
closer
ASAP.
closer to a map 1 win, and what a big one it would be.
Every single member of ARP is playing the best that we've seen them play so far. Mago comes with 3 kills just a moment ago.
Look at that wallbang! Look at that wallbang!
The Goliath could just go to work.
It's over, bro. This Goliath is huge.
NYSL, I mean, the comms weren't necessarily what I would call chaotic, but the way that they played the map, I think you could label as such.
Oh god.
It's been all ARP. All the things we asked about them
Big
versus
Tempest.
TSM. Could they
It's
find ways to
over.
get good setups? Could they beat TSM on rotation? All those questions were answered here for us
GGs.
versus NYSLM. Now, this game
Dude,
not quite done
ARP played
yet,
so
but
well.
one more
Oh my
player could've
god.
Maybe found a way to touch late. Not going to happen. ARP.
See,
I've seen them so far.
I still think you could call those comms a little hectic.
Her voice is like Canadian sometimes. I thought that she lies about being Chinese. What?
3 to 5 times.
How can a voice be Canadian,
really
bro?
heard,
Like
more
what?
hill presence, and that wasn't until
I just speak English and Mandarin.
Because they were doing
Dude,
a decent job
ARP?
sliding around the point and getting kills. They just never actually did a good job of getting into
What's
the hard
going
point.
on?
And that's rule number 1. How you play around the objective is obviously everything.
Okay, I think this is
Count.
Mayhem's map
Here at the
though.
end of the kill feed,
Jesus.
With the scoreboard pulled up, they were getting
Nah, that was all.
outplayed, but
That
it
was all
where
Jesus,
they were
bro.
getting
Homie was
heavily outplayed.
cracked.
On the rotation was really where I saw a lot of the efficiency come through for ARP. A number of specialists that went completely empty as well. How big is that? I mean, we talked about Mayhem yesterday. They're so good with their operators and their score streaks. That conversation was absent in map 1.
But I guess we kind of knew that with Mayhem. Like they will
No
drop
way.
some respawns. Where they've been good has been search and destroy.
Absolutely.
That's where you expect them to be great. This map too, though. The problem
I'm
with
not gonna
being
lie. I feel like a
vulnerable
big part
respawn
of
team,
it is
puts a lot of
this
pressure on that search. I mean,
this
same
meta.
concept
Like this
with
meta is
Route
not that good.
This map
Every
too,
single player
pressure's
used
on.
Holger that game.
100% the case.
I
We'll
swear to
talk about
God.
Takeoff here in a moment, but you
Well,
look for
besides like
somebody
maybe
that
MX, but it's like it's only Holger. 99% Holger.
Get your own replays put together, but
Like Pepe used the MX, but Zia Holger, Mago Holger, Jesus Holger.
Towards America for this break for ARP, and it was
Tech was using Bison, Little B Holger,
all weekend, if not even
Space
days
Holger.
before this tournament itself. So ARP are definitely playing
Like
with a different
what?
gusto here today.
Yeah, it's just they're fun to watch. Like, there are several
really are.
teams like this just seem to cut above the
They
rest.
do ban guns,
ARP
like they
definitely
ban
a part of that,
some
but, like,
guns.
Whether
Like
it's been
NA.
Pepe, whether it's been Jesus saves, just those moments where they need to hit shots and go off. The team
I
has the
think.
ability to. I just think at 5v5,
Yeah, this meta
I'll say
is
it's
not
44,
good,
but,
bro.
like,
It's just
having
not good.
someone that can really just make an individual play and get like 3 kills.
Yeah.
A lot of times when it's fast and frantic and respawn, it's trade on trade on trade. That's the difference. Who comes up with a big multi-kill?
Especially in 5v5.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the other thing as well. So, you know, I would turn our
I prefer like the. I honestly prefer the Fennec meta.
We expect to see
More
a
than
very
Holger
heavy
meta,
battle
like,
from sniper
Fennec
to sniper.
was-
Little B, Tectonic,
I don't know.
unbelievable yesterday. But in the same breath,
Corday
so was
meta,
Jesus
yeah.
saves. He was hitting a number of kind of parallel snipes that we saw from players like Little B and Tech. At map like Takeoff, you
Yeah.
expect those snipers battles.
Even
to
if the
really
Holger
kind of
ADS
turn
is
the
like
tide
slow,
after those first
all you
30
have to do
seconds.
is have a good
That's where my
positioning
focus
and
is
just
going
sit
into
there,
the
you
first
know?
parts of this map.
Yeah, and I guess I'm curious if the snipe really is on point for Mayhem and they're dominating from that regard. What do you do to try and
Bro, I'm shook.
take that player out of the game?
Yeah.
Like,
big
and not
shook.
maybe challenge it with another sniper. Do you find ways behind Smoke's utility route to try and just, I don't know, you can't stop it. A hot sniper is almost impossible to stop. How
Imagine
can you
NA
limit
is
its
allowed.
impact?
For me, I'm looking at both Zia as well as looking at Pepe. In the past, when I've seen them play this map, they get really aggressive with subs. They'll
Man.
work their way on the route attempt, like you were kind of mentioning. Take them out of the picture by essentially overwhelming them from multiple angles, where it's not just long-range battles that you continue to find. So those are the 2 players, I would say, outside of Jesus saves for ARP.
Is Tech
If they were
playing?
to
Yeah,
beat
he
a
is.
very good Mayhem
For
team in
NYSL.
Search, it would have to be off of maybe some early sub pressure.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's usually
don't think they're
the recipe
overrated,
to- I
though.
mean, you're talking respawn to
They beat
disrupt
Tribe
really
literally a
powerhouse, they
day
are in a
ago,
good spot,
so-
or a good snipe and search. If you can get subs to aggressive spots where they don't have to worry about just that line of sight in front of them,
Yeah.
that's how you make it a headache, but we'll see if they can do it here. With the pressure all to Mayhem to now bounce back in this search and destroy. The players loaded up, locked in, ready to rock. Let's get into the game 2. Round 1 underway.
Toady, thank you for the
Interesting
King's
setup for
Trove.
ARP
Jesus.
starting on the attacking side. They are
Little
full flooding over
B,
towards med,
early
which is
pick,
not often
easy
something
dub.
you will often see, just simply due to the fact that there is a very easy defensive route to get through that A side and put some pressure on that second floor. So definitely putting all the eggs in the same basket.
Dude, Jesus
gets
is
the hit
mad.
marker.
Jesus is
Little
so
B
mad.
Converts. That's gonna be the first 2 kills for Little B.
Okay, well, already what we thought could happen with Little B taking over the sniper is.
My
So
audio
it'll be
has
one
to
round,
delay.
but we'll keep an eye on it throughout this and see if they find a way to deal with that a little bit better, because he's already
Holger needs
maybe not won the round, but
maybe
he's given them a
start
darn
with like
good
an
chance to
ammo,
do so.
like a mag nerf.
There's the sniper.
There's so much bullets. It has like 100
B.
though.
So that heavy hitter and now you're in a little bit of a better spot defensively.
The thing about it is for NYSLM, they know there's nothing coming over towards A. Nero is watching a very aggressive shoulder peek to where he will see if anyone's coming through that bottom left side of the minimap. So you have to feel pretty confident if you're Mayhem that you're clear towards A. It just really comes
And was
down
hard
to
scoping and still got sniped. Yeah, but he slid
Go
and
one
he had
for one.
peekers.
If you can find one, that's more than enough.
Yeah, he has not moved. He has just been tucked. You kind of see him through the X-ray. This is going to be the big moment. What can he walk away with? There's going to be at least one. The trade is there, though, so that's a pretty efficient trade considering his position. He's still got numbers. 3 versus 2. Good job just making sure he doesn't get multiple kills.
And look at the setup.
Mago's a really good
use that
sniper.
1-for-1 trade. You put Nero in a top position. You got Tectonic watching the long cross, assumed with a scope. And this B site is out in the open. I mean, they're going to have to try to make a plant against these crossing angles around NYSLM.
Here goes Pepe but 2 people for the Chow on the side. Tectonic is able to take him down. Azia gets the plant in. He'll be in a 1 versus 3 once he pops. Now can he pull off something incredible? He's got the Holger and the snipe to work with.
Nah, he's not gonna clutch this, bro.
Close in around him. One gonna hop out immediately. The shot just a little bit over his head. He has to pick the player off the bomb. He's still gonna be up.
Oh, I was
Somehow
gonna say.
out of that, but Space able to get the angle, get the shots. Once he got the guy off the bomb and got out of that, I'm like, this might get interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you had Tectonic way to reload everything too. So, I mean, it definitely was a good look for Zia. Helic of a try for a 1v3. But really, I think it's just the defensive pressure from a little bit early. Obviously,
I'm not sure. Operator might be like Hives.
Awaken's able to find that 1-for-1 trade.
What's it called?
The
shields are banned.
You essentially trap
There might have been Molly's gas grenade.
This time, same idea, just not fully stacked.
He isn't get a single kill. That could go very differently, right?
Yeah,
you're even in numbers from that point.
Damn, Pepe got
But it's the
slapped.
first blood once again for Mayhem.
Damn, Awaken got slapped, bro. Nice trade, 1-for-1.
Zia moving forward with the bomb carrier, Pengi. They're looking to find more kills before they even make a play for the OBJ.
Ooh.
Good pressure coming out, but Little B hard scoping the angle, takes down one, and Pengi has to reconsider what he wants to do with this forward position with the bomb in hand.
It's just got to be the fastest shoulder of all time when you peek in one piece holding it. That's what's tough. You don't know if it's him. When it is, you peek like that, little slow ADS peek, you're getting smoked.
Another solid read, though, for NYSL Mayhem. Little B saying, hey, they're going to put pressure on me. Why not take away some of the map? It's once again, Nero playing aggressively. Pengi does get the eventual kill on the Little B, but this forward position for NYSL Mayhem is so good for the defense in this 3v3.
Dude, that's actually quite intense.
Once got a kill and they're aware of his position, they've done a pretty good job neutralizing
Kinetic,
him.
Kinetic banned.
Can you stop him from getting that first kill?
If it wasn't banned, a lot of people would use it. I'm not even gonna lie.
3 versus 3. 45 to go.
Like, you would see it a lot in respawns. Mostly on hardpoint.
For the most part, wide open. We'll see what narrows.
Ooh, Mago.
Peek it, but Mago.
This is their round, dude.
So impactful on
this is our
side,
round.
Gives them numbers.
And that clearance is all you need for Pengi to feel confident to go for a plant on Nero long angle.
I don't think he knows
where he was getting shot at from. You saw him look at a multitude of windows, but Nero long angle actually denies the initial plant, giving some space to try to work around the backside maybe, but this is a very difficult 2v3 all of a sudden thanks to Mago Snipe.
The bomb has been planted.
Enemy contact.
Enemy contact.
Here they go. Narrow in space. Gonna look to bring this back. Already hopped on it. It's halfway there. Peek's gonna come in. He's gonna get dropped. Now all falls to Narrow. They line up in front of him, but Pengi able to get both.
Imagine.
Tie us up at 1-1.
Nero needs to get that kill. That's just a little bit too
Why
easy
did he just
for him.
ninja
And
defuse
he's
that?
only responsible for watching that cross coming out to make sure that his teammate could start to go for this defuse safely. Whiffs a couple of shots at the Bison, not going to be able to convert with that. Obviously, the bomb diffuser gets killed. ARP, easy 3v1 from there. It's a little unfortunate for Nero. He's going to want that gunfight back. And now a different look all of a sudden for ARP. So we've seen a couple of heavy-hitted hits over towards B. Now all of a sudden the hand is weighted over towards this A site, which NYSL, they've gotten pretty aggressive with. So we could see early point of contact here.
Well, after the utility comes in, that might be exactly the case, but...
No, I said TSM will be more fun. I mean, ARP is not doing bad at all. They won the first map, so that's pretty
side. Maybe toss it in some utility to keep them honest.
Oh, look at space.
Keep the 2 players at bay. But a beautiful hop out to the sky cam, just showing the vertical look you've got from space.
This very well could be a round that's determined by what happens with the scopes early. I mean, for me, if you were to just categorize it, this is your first time watching COD Mobile, it really does feel like the snipers carry all of the weight as far as who finds favor early into these rounds when a map like Takeoff is in your play. So
that's the worst map. Honestly, yeah, I don't like it.
Happy in their positions. No
Hodge, thank you so much for the 10.
20 seconds. ARP searching
is.
for an angle,
Thank you,
and they
homie.
find Little B. Big pick from Jesus Saves,
Ooh.
now 5v4. But the question still remains, how do you actually break into this A site with 2 players watching this front door?
Ooh.
Okay, that's how. Was that a wall bang through?
I think so.
Jesus Saves, now able to get 2. Beautifully done. 5 versus 3. Open him up.
No way, Jesus.
As they continue to hit the shots, that's now 3 in a row. 4 Jesus Saves,
Oh
looking for
my
every single kill in the
God.
round.
They got that
Unfortunately, not
round
going to be
so
an opportunity
cleanly.
as Awaken's going to be the last man up. And Zia is kind of toying with his food.
Yeah, don't need to really wait for it. You got 40 seconds. The clock is your ally at the moment. I mean, Awaken has to do something that we've only seen Little B do. So, I mean, 1v4, defuse required. Tall ask. We'll find Pepe for free. Surely not. We see this again where he just finds every single kill freely.
I hope not, for their sake. But 25 to go. 1 up top, challenge below, flight comes in, he's greened it all, he's got bullets into everybody.
No way!
He does, I don't know,
Imagine.
300 damage or something there, but just can't finish off any of the kills.
Thank you for
If
the
he
mana.
beamed the guy top and then snapped on the second, suddenly he's in a 1v1 with a little bit of time to work with, but just not quite enough.
Destroy the objective.
It feels like Jesus Saves
Imagine
a
he
lot more
clutched
than
that,
3
bro.
kills, by the way.
Well, it's just about that one sequence there, yeah.
But he's finding a way to cure leprosy and baptize NYSLM right now. He's doing everything you could possibly want with that second round, or pardon me, the third round coming into play, but aggression's starting to come out for NYSLM. They want to push into this rocket area, and Space will walk away with first blood. That's the bomb down.
Ah, the flick just off.
Oh,
He's trying, but that's one way to deal with it. Like, give him the flinch, get those shots in. The
That
pre-fire
turn
is
was
there.
gonna, yeah, that would have been
Making
disgusting.
sure he doesn't get a good look. After that last round dominance.
You have to do so much right now if you're ARP with that early kill. NYSLM are all over this high ground. The barrel's going to be seen. Jesus saves.
They
He's
need to be
pushed
on.
on. Space finds the kill. Pepe, though, does find 1 in response, so a little bit of clearance is starting to
No,
come
Space
through,
is
but
good, though.
There is a laundry list of things that ARP are going to have to do just to recover this bomb and then find an objective to work with.
Well, it's Mago Sniper again. They may give him a shot.
Oh,
But
damn.
Little B, he is still here. 3 versus 1. Mago, the last guy up.
This map is just
Sniper
hard.
heroics, maybe in the cards.
Hey, what's up, Nagbu?
But as you
Yo,
stated,
go, thanks for
bomb's
all the
still down.
roses, homie.
So
This
much
is a
work to
equal
do. It
matchup,
seems like
yeah.
it's just gotten harder.
ARP is definitely playing better than I
This is
expected.
already for NYSLM.
Mostly from like their previous
Easy
like
trade should
matches.
be coming through in this moment. You would think. Mago
Oh.
slips away. Stop!
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I thought for a second he was just going for the no-scope. He heard him was going for it. I was like, yes, please, give me that directly into my veins. But goes for the last second swap back to the shorty and can't quite get it done in time. We'll get tied up 2-2. Anything drastic you see it needs to change for either team?
I mean, it's the last round of the half. If there were ever to be a time to throw out a curveball, it'd be right here. What we have not seen yet is ARP get aggressive immediately with utility to execute onto a site. We obviously saw for Mayhem last round defensively. They pushed the envelope over.
I'm sorry, I'm, like,
towards
not
the
talking
minimap.
loud. I'm, like,
This
just
time it's
focused
actually
on watching.
tectonic, aggressive right down.
Even
main.
sus.
They split this ARP squad essentially into 2 different halves. I say halves.
They're playing
He
it
is by
passive, but
himself. He's
honestly,
completely
they
isolated
just
up top here.
they need to rely on their picks. If ARP gets their picks
Can
first,
they read this and pick him off? Take the numbers.
like their
get a
early
clean
sniper,
kill.
they need Jesus to pop off.
And he still just look at the minimap just in a sea of blue.
Yeah, they're playing at their homes. Some of them are like together.
I think Zia recognizes this.
I don't even know who I'm rooting for, bro.
Play. I mean, you've got.
I want
Pepe
Mayhem
who's
to
working
win,
keep
but
his
also
mid
it would be a
safe. It's just time
big
to
upset if
sees who
ARP
first.
wins.
That's the real big key here because this bomb's not going to move until Zia has some sort of an interaction.
It looks like he's just kind of gotten out and started to wrap back towards his team
Yeah.
for the most part. Well, maybe not. Maybe
Stage
not. I
4
thought he was going to
highlights,
start moving back
Sniper,
towards
Shorty,
him.
Holger, and also
It's gonna be a
MX
call. I hit the
Bo.
Mago on the cross. He's able to hit the shot. There's the first blood. Sniper impact once
Ooh.
again. Flick a little bit short on that one.
Nah, they would, and if NYSL loses this, they would go to losers.
Tech half because he's so far forward. He's rogue right now. And he's continuing just to serve right underneath a number of these ARP members. ARP's going to feel confident to go over towards A, but yeah, Tectonic's got a sub from behind.
Surprise.
That will slow things down a lot. You only got 20 seconds. You need to make a decision on what you want to do right here if you're ARP. You're fighting a war on 2 fronts.
Well, they're not fighting
Oh,
much of a war
damn.
anymore. NYSL picking them apart now.
Damn, they got slapped this round.
Tectonic, the playmaker, tucked away underneath. Suddenly, Zia,
Arp,
the guy we were highlighting
Arp,
early, in a
ARP,
sea of blue.
same.
Man,
all by his lonesome.
Hello, White.
You take that first set of 5, 3-2 if you're NYSL, and I mean, that was a long round.
Yeah, I mean, these have been some chess games going on in the first 5 rounds so far, including the fact that it
I should get a blanket
like ARP,
and just pass
you're
out on
trying to
stream.
figure out where is Little B, where is Tectonic, where are these snipers going to be positioned. All of a sudden, Tectonic doesn't have a sniper rifle anymore. He's got a sub, and he's all the way in your base. So, yeah, NYSLM definitely flexing their playbook just a touch on the defense. Now they go
What happened
the
to
attacking
TSM?
side,
They got-
and already
they got
ARP
DQ.
pushing forward in their own right. Pepe
I don't
very
think
far
it's been
forward,
disclosed
helping to
why,
both Pengy
at
and
least.
Mago nearby.
Nobody has said anything. It's just rumors right now.
Where's the opening going to come from? It's going to come through
Ooh.
Pepe. I don't know if you want to funnel right into this. All right, playing the range a bit,
got
but
two.
that's on pumping. That's
One
a naughty
more.
one.
Ooh.
Almost able to turn and burn onto another. Suddenly space alone. Versia,
Okay.
Pengy, Jesus saves.
It's gonna be
All to
easier
deal
on
with.
CT for them.
As ARP looks to tie this up at 3-3 after a big map 1
Tablet
win.
should be banned. All time if phone
That's
is only
a
allowed for
strategy that
championships.
during
No, they will never
Masters
do that
Stage 2,
because a big
America
majority,
Gaming,
a
which
big
was
part
all
of their
this
community
ARP
is on
gaming, they did
iPad.
that a lot.
And
They would
also,
put somebody
the
with a
only
sub very
reason
far
Champs
forward
is
towards
phone
A,
only is
holders behind
because
him to keep him
they
safe.
are
You just trust that
sponsored
Mago and
by
Pepe are
phone.
going to be able to outtrade their own lives, which
Caught
they
on
do
Twitter.
again. It's
Let me
just
see.
so good, and that's going to be a question that's going to need an answer if you're Mayhem, because you don't just want to full-on funnel over towards B every single round. You have to keep your options open. ARP just so good at taking space, though. And, well, speaking of space.
Yeah, let's say. So you talking about the player or the map?
Why not both?
Get down, sniper!
With 35 to go, he's been able to recoup the bomb. Just can he get this down clean and pull off some kind of clutch? But he's able to get the spot, I think, onto Zia.
It was that or the vocal cue onto Jesus saved, who was on that long cross. So one of the two. He obviously knows that there's a scope nearby, watching him make this play.
Yeah, sometimes you even see him. The character just does calling it out. Like, oh, thank you. The battle chatter. Well, good luck with that one. There comes the flood. Okay, the fact he even got away with one, but I think, yeah, with Jesus saves first
I don't
snipe
see it.
miss,
Can someone tag me?
gave him a chance in that, but yeah, the timing perfect for them to look towards
Hi,
bomb.
Lily.
They knew he had no time. He had to make a decision.
And for a team like Mayhem, who
Female
like to
players
rely in the early
are
game
allowed
on
to
both
play in
Tectonic
champs,
and
of
Little B
course.
with their scopes, what are they going to do to deal with this continual pressure from ARP? Because this is the same 3 that we saw from before. This time, they're not going to get super aggressive.
Oh.
These windows are still in control of ARP, so they, again, know that A is going to be safe. With that clearance, Pepe going to re-wrap back over and keep mid safe. This is a really good defensive setup for ARP.
You know, it takes apart a really good one. Okay, I was going to say a little
Zia
snap from Little
beamed,
B, but he
bro.
misses, and Zia makes him pay.
Jesus.
Numbers
Try
again to ARP.
COPS. I used to
They're
play
gonna take an edge
COPS.
and go back-to-back rounds with a W.
Sniper.
Just still a slow build-up towards the site for Mayhem. And it's just wild how
Has there
different this
been
map
a
plays
release
than
on
a
why
lot of
they
the other
got
searches we
DQ'd,
watch.
or-
Yes.
It is a slow build-up.
And there's a lot of open space in the middle and then a ton of windows and corners around the objectives themselves. So you have to be really considerate of a number of things when you're on the attacking side. Although Tech trying to get aggressive, shut down by Pepe mid-map. It's that same rotation. And it's one of those things for Mayhem. I think in the back of your mind, you're always trying to tally, where's Pepe? Where's
That's the thing,
Pepe?
Holger just
Because he
beams too
can
much.
get in your
That's
face
true,
really
yeah.
quickly.
Oh, damn.
What do you do now? They can isolate Zia here with the trade. What?
Zia,
Okay,
bro.
no trade
Oh,
going to be
and a
needed.
cover.
They
Oh
try
my
to
god, that
double
was
challenge. I mean,
Arch
there are a couple
round, bro.
gunfights I
ARP,
think Mayhem's
ARP,
got,
sorry.
and they get smoked.
Yeah. That's really the difference, not just in this search, but you can even categorize that about the hard point. And for a team like Mayhem,
people saying what they
you know,
think
I
are.
kind of threw this out there a couple of weeks ago. Talking
I don't
over
think
this game where
Activision
it's
is
like,
gonna,
you feel like a team like Mayhem and a team like
like,
Tribe will
release
get
any
by off of
information.
their individual prowess. That has not been the case at all this weekend. ARP are not just hanging with Mayhem; they're giving it to them.
100%.
So now Mayhem has to make a really gut check call. They're going to 4-man stack over towards B. The only defensive
Four.
player here near the site itself is Zia, but you can see ARP are feeling a little bit of pressure. They've got Mago watching the mid-cross, using with a sniper rifle, Pepe nearby, but nobody can kill Zia. He wants a second challenge. Denied. Looking for a doubles
Ooh.
awaken, but he
Pepe
also
got that
gets
kill
traded
from
out
that
by Pepe.
range. Wow.
No, that's a big one, too, from Pepe, because you're kind of on a
Good trade,
block
though.
of cover there. You might have been
4-3.
able to line up, too, if you're in YSL. And
Dude,
he
ARP?
gets the trade in. Another
the
snipe,
hell?
though. Jesus saves. This continues to hit. They're looking for 3 rounds in a row. Just dominating it here defensively. It just seems this wall, this trap they've set up, Mayhem can't find a crack in it.
No, not at all. And the thing about it is, it's been aggressive
Damn,
sub challenges.
Pepe.
Comes through. Little B not happy about it, and you have to feel like the frustration start to set in a certain way because the sniper rifles for NYSL Mayhem haven't really been able to do too much.
Oh my god.
You see, no, that was my question at the beginning of this. Like,
Yeah.
how do you neutralize them?
NYSL's throwing the bread.
Like to. And you can see
If
how
they win
fired
this,
up
if
ARP is getting.
ARP
Why?
wins
Because
this, it's
they're
gonna be
getting
2-0,
closer
bro.
and closer to qualifying.
Pepe's
About to be
going
one round,
crazy.
maybe one map from a top 2 position. A date in the grand final. But as we said, Little B has been slowed down a bit. There he hits the snipe.
Dude.
Finally,
Mago,
numbers for Mayhem.
come on.
Frag.
For like the first time.
Yeah, yeah.
Cubs had a good opportunity though, trying to get 4 on the board. Mago
Jesus
nearby.
is a good
He's
sniper,
got some
yeah.
help, some nades going through, trying to clear some pressure.
Nice.
again finds
Jesus,
another opening
dude.
pick to try to get this to a 4v4.
Oh
I
my
feel like every
god.
single time he has gotten an opener, if you're talking Little B,
It's always
he's been
freaking
neutralized
Jesus.
quickly. He hasn't been able to make his impact past that point.
Oh, Mago.
Mago kind of caught in no man's land.
Alright, this is the
Forced the issue
1v4
with
for
the shorty.
Zia.
Did not get an angle.
If they
One
lose
of the
this
most
round,
deadly
ARP
men in
needs to win the
ARP
next.
still
That's the
alive.
only chance they
Zia
have
for
to win.
1v4. His position could be concealed for now, but obviously to be quickly revealed. Tough fight through the window. Nero denies. We'll go to round 10, but you have to still feel like the energy from ARP. You're going to feel pretty good about coming into this one, considering how this map has gone so far.
Yeah, well, I bet you.
Yikes, bro. This is it. This is it.
Lost, obviously, but it was like 3-4 rounds in a row for ARP. They're really rolling you. You get one there.
He's had a lot to
And
prove.
the good thing is, if
they
you win
dropped
this
him
and get
from
it back,
NYSL. Dude,
2 round
and now
left.
he's clapping, bro. He's hitting all
Maybe
his
you've got a shot
shots,
to do
bro.
things on defense. We'll have to see, but can you get it to the round 11? Can you find the opening? This is the big fight, and Pengi, I thought, had a freebie. Space said, nah.
Oh, Mago.
Not on my watch, but Mago quickly brings it back, and again, Little B gone early.
Tectonic, mid-play, able to find one, get away with his life. Zia needs to find this trade, but off the head, Tectonic able to lock him
where's
down.
the comms?
Big first
Big.
with a shorty,
Big.
able to find it for a double.
Tech.
Even taking shots at his teammate, he's feeling
Dude,
that.
Tech just clutched it for them. Tech clutched it.
Saves.
Tectonic, you naughty boy. What
the
a
hell?
play at mid-map.
Hey, yo, this is it for Jesus. This
To
is
more
his
than
play.
likely put this round into their favor and get them to a round 11. And how painful this would be if you were ARP and you were in cruise control like you were and this slips away.
What the hell?
This timing, oh, Jesus saves. He's going to see Space. I don't believe Space has this information. The problem is, Space can do this. He can just go up top, and there's really not an opportunity for Jesus Save to find that quick kill. Oh, the trigger discipline, you got to hit it. And now it's just down to, can you actually find where Space has gone off to? Obviously, he's got an idea about this. Space trying to pull out. Timing
No
not great.
way.
He will find the kill. Round 11 coming up.
Ready for the next round.
Oh my god, what a moment from
Jesus
Tectonic to
eating
get him here to this
gumbo,
round
like-
11.
So big.
I saw his tongue and it was like
And now
blue,
Mayhem.
bro. For like a
They get back to
millisecond. I was like,
defense.
what the
They
hell?
struggled mightily offensively early, so maybe this will
Dude, that was Tech. All
bode a little bit
Tech.
better for him. And ARP, can you somehow not let this one get away from you? Look at the aggression.
Stun check.
Look at the aggression.
Good
Mayhem
stun,
is just
bro.
soaring on forward.
Oh,
I thought
Pepe, big
Tectonic was there, but
kill.
Pepe gets the kill.
Yeah, concussion hits. That's really good information. Jesus
Unlucky.
saves hit marker. Gonna try to go.
No
Off the shotgun,
way.
it's so good. Space and Awaken in the same breath, able to survive for 3, just down to Pangy. Finds the first 1v2. Red dot chasing. That'll get out. Gets the final kill. And what's 3 rounds in a row for Mayhem to tie this series back up 1-1.
Oh my
I'm
god, I
delayed.
thought ARP had it. They had
Nah,
3
it's
in a row
fine,
in the
bro.
middle of it. They were dominating, but that's what I was worried about the round 11. You get the
Because
side
Twitch
swap back.
doesn't
and-
work with Streamlabs OBS
the
on my
rounds were really
iPad.
long. There were a lot of close ones, but for the most part, defense was
No
dictating. And you saw the
way!
offense is really struggling
Come
to find success
back!
from the bomb sites. And
Come back,
they got to round 11, they
subliners.
closed it out, but man, that was a thriller.
Tech
I would've loved to
MVP,
have
bro.
seen
He
that round
literally
10
clutched it up for that round.
ARP to do what they did in the first round. Get Pepe forward.
I don't
Get
know why
into that
Jesus
lower
didn't
part of
pull
the
out
map.
his
So
secondary. He got the
successful
hit
overall.
marker.
Have Zia nearby to help out if they want to. It's Pangy who takes that challenge.
That was
loses it 1v1, no
intense.
chance for a trade. Numbers advantage for Mayhem. Let's be honest. Advantage for Mayhem. Let's
Bro,
be honest.
what's-
Didn't come often, but when it did, they were really good. Making sure they
Guys,
kept
you
the
guys
rest of
gotta
the numbers.
realize
Yeah,
when I
it's so-
stream, there's also a delay.
If it was a Little B snipe, it was not necessarily traded, but they got the kill. And
There's
Little B
also a
within
delay
30
from my
seconds or so,
stream
went to a 4v4.
to
They
you
never
guys.
had like comfortable numbers throughout the course of it, but the fact is they got the map win, and the search and destroy has been what got them here. And then you were saying we get into some respawns, maybe through 3 and 4, that you've seen look a little bit stronger for Mayhem.
Dude,
Yeah,
Tech made a
absolutely the
big
case.
play,
And, you
bro.
know, here's where credit is due. We talked about Little B, how much of an impact player he is. When he's off the table, who's going to be the player to step up? And why not Space? here in this second map. He found 13 kills. And a
Nah,
lot of
they
them didn't
choked a
come through
5-3
those
lead.
offensive rounds
Wow.
where they were starting to really struggle. He was able to find a number of those traits that started to come into play.
Pepe?
And in a couple of dicey moments, it was Space who bailed them out. So, yeah, really good stuff coming out of Space. He's really kind of stolen the attention, I think, of a lot of people outside of just a Little B and Tectonic show, which
100%.
I think, you know, we spend that narrative because we should. They're incredible.
Yeah,
but Space was absolutely huge.
Well, now we get ready to continue on. We've gone through the firing range, we've gone through the takeoff, we've got crossfire domination, standoff hardpoint, summit, search and destroy if needed. This is how we'll go through the rest of the best of 5. A reminder, the winner here guaranteed a spot at the World Championship. That is what everyone is thinking about right now.
Why people say
some of the shots, if
mostly
you saw
from NA?
players that look, you know, a
Oh
little bit tense,
no,
they know what's on the line. Some
Spanish
of them,
people
you
say
saw
that
Kung Ao
because
hyped up,
J is
they're
pronounced
having
like
a
ha,
Yeah, Pepe's
like
having a
JA
good
is
time, man.
pronounced haha.
That much is for sure. We can at least say that much. But as we get into a crossfire domination,
Like, you know, jalapeno.
this is a troubling map.
Yo.
Just due to the fact that that B flag can be so
Okay, so
elusive.
ARP has
Even finding
the
a
bad
number of
side
great kills
first.
because of how long the
Ooh.
crossing angles are.
Nah,
you
they're
can
gonna cap it,
essentially
they're gonna
watch
cap it.
things from the opposite side of the map and still put a lot of
This guy's
pressure on
dead.
this B
Yep.
flag. So it really has to be not just a win, you have to dominate around the middle part of the map, and it looks like off the rip, NYSL and
Fast
have done that.
B
They get
cap,
the quick
yo.
B.
Yeah, that's real quick, right? We're about 20 seconds in. They're
Oh
already
my
getting slapped
god,
after
they're
they
getting
pull.
slapped.
It's Space that's really in a position to try and continue dealing with this. His teammates
They're getting
spawning up,
smoked,
reinforcing
yo.
behind, and you know, don't get too aggressive. Need a flip. I guess I'd be satisfied just locking in the
Nice.
2 cap. Just hold him here the entire half.
Yeah, the thing about it is, from the A side of the map, you don't want to be
No
continuing
ways,
to spawn
yeah.
on that top right corner. You can find yourself spawn trapped really, really quickly, which is what NYSL Mayhem were trying to do. But in that effort, like you had mentioned it, no one stayed home over towards C. So a route opens up, ARP happy to take it, and they're going to flip home flags.
Yeah, I guess I always am of the side when it comes to Dom. Like, give me the discipline, lock
Good
in the
flip.
2 cap. You don't need to get greedy or
Yeah, exactly.
overpressure
Nice.
aside. It's
Dude,
hard
Z
not to
almost
when you
solo
get somebody
capped that, I'm not
locked in,
gonna
like,
lie.
You just know you could put them to bed with a 3 capper as utter dominance, but now they'll have to do it from the
Okay,
other
they
side
flip
of it.
spawn,
They still
which
have
is actually
B-side
really
control,
good.
though. The finesse game still here from Tectonic could help coming in from Little B as they continue to hold on to this with a 13-point advantage.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from ARP. Just continue to throw players through laundry, get them on this back route. But the problem is, if you've got nobody watching the middle of the map, this can happen. Tectonic around the back for 2. Nearly gets a 3rd. Pepe shuts him down. The help from Little B good. So yes, it is a quick flip of the B flag for a time, but 3 Mayhem
Big
players
cred.
nearby will essentially be able to turn this right back into their favor.
Yeah, what a streak that is from Tectonic there, because you're thinking the reinforcements might flood in, be able to keep that point, but he's able to pick up 2 off a spawn towards C, so the numbers never really get there. It alleviates pressure from players like Little B that are playing around the
They're kind
objective.
of
at D.
clapping.
You have to use this
Even on the
favorite
bad
side map
side.
better for your ARP. Outside what we're currently getting out of Mago, no one has really been playing over on this cross by the bus depot. That's
they're
really
capping
good to
that.
be able to watch players come out of Broken, keep this kind of reinforcement area kind of at least challenged throughout, and eventually they do find a way to get this B flag in. It's just not convincing enough. Mayhem right back into the action. They get another couple of kills from Tectonic.
cred.
Streaks are coming through, and well, it's actually going to be ARP who do still retain
I'm
the
good,
B
how you
flag,
doing?
but progress is being made, and Mayhem are not done yet.
Yeah, no, I think, I mean, honestly, I guess I would call it a bit of lapse or a mistake from
This is
Mayhem to
actually
get
a
the-
really
have the flip
close-
happen. Like, this could be a
close,
much more
like,
dominant side.
round.
I guess I sort of feel if I'm ARP, even though it hasn't been as clean as you'd like, they've gotten away with one
No
here. They're not getting nearly as
way,
big of a hole as I
Pengy.
thought they would be.
Like, Suga getting away
Me
with them.
choke.
Tectonic avoids the grab spike, gets the reload off, and then turns this into 3 straight
Tech,
kills.
relax.
10 for him so far. Death Machine at the ready if he wants it.
You said
I feel
Nodi?
like
Oh,
with
yeah.
the time coming away here, with only a couple more seconds left in this first half, he'll save it. And YSLM, like you mentioned, they give away the spawn flip, but honestly, negligible. I mean,
There
they
you
still
go.
did a really good job over the middle of the map, and they're going to exit this half with
They-
about a 20-point lead.
They did, but I guess I just feel
Okay,
like if you avoid that
honestly,
mistake for ARP, if you
okay
if you start on the
half,
strong side
considering
and
they're
you
on the
can lock
bad
it in a
side,
little bit
but
better,
damn.
we've got a
Ellie,
real
thank you so
chance
much for
to
the
win this.
roses.
We haven't seen that many Dom comebacks. Like usually, I mean,
Nah,
I
you
think
just
speaking at
need
least when it
you
first
need
half's been
that
dominating,
house
it's kinda
next to B
continued through.
control. That's a good
Fair point.
house to
12-7
have.
though for Little B so far. Tectonic 10-4, but Space throwing himself right into the middle of the conversation after the great search and destroy. 11-5 as well. Little B. Really sure what's happening here. Just waiting for his teammates to try to clear up some space, and it's Peggy who's had a slow start that comes away with a double. That'll be good for ARP. Looking for the early capture of B, and they will get it on their first trip.
Now, can they just do a better job from this point forward?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to for me. Can they be a little bit cleaner? Can they maybe avoid the aggressive mishap from Mayhem or not allow the full-on push-through to come in? But as they lose two, there's the flip
They're
already.
spawning out.
The flip's already there.
Charlie.
Smago, he's got to find a way to recontest this. ARP
You're on both
trusting him.
sides. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
they're gonna recap it.
At least you were able to get another spawn down towards Laundry, so you were able to clear things out. But for
Ooh,
Mayhem,
dude,
they've
Tech
got
is
the
holding this
opportunity
house
at this
down.
moment to start full flooding back over towards the middle map. Put some pressure down. Tectonic, good for one. Zia needs to be defensively strong. Wants to commit to Death Machine, but Awaken's going to find
Big
Elimination,
Pred,
Jesus
big
saves,
Pred.
able to live up to his name, gets a
Yo,
double with the Predator
Navi,
missile.
thanks so much
That
for
will
the
keep
Pocky.
flag in favor of ARP, who are really reducing this gap in the game at the moment.
I didn't know of Jesus' great ability with missiles, but yes, living up to a stage nonetheless with a 14-point lead for Mayhem. As Mago
Who's
takes
Goliath?
down 2 around the point, bit by bit, trying to chip away at this, but Goliath now on the field for space.
The thing is, this thing's going to take a long time to get over towards me.
I'm coming, boys, I'm coming!
That Pred almost got him.
Too. I mean, this is an interesting call. You can obviously feel for Mayhem, they need to get this B flight back, but Space, he's already down to about, well, 3/4 HP on this Goliath. He hasn't been able to get this into the mix at all, and in the meantime, ARP are about to tie this game up.
Nah, dude.
This is kind of what I was worried about. Like
This is
haven't
a
allowed
fine
the flip.
Goliath.
They've locked
Good
it down from this
Goliath.
side. They've been more efficient.
Nah, it was that Pred. It
though,
choked.
can you
If a
get this
Pred
thing?
was like
And if
right
you
now,
can,
it would have
can
been
you
good.
hold it from the A side of it? Because streaks are starting to roar on in. Goliath, though, still
There we
here
go.
and battling. Finally, it'll drop. You will get the flip. How long will the flip hold for? Jesus Save is in the mix, but it's the double there from Narrow to keep them on the point. Right back onto it. Go ARP, though.
And Little B's
Oh,
got
they're gonna cap it.
map, but that gets shut down. What is the efficiency of the
Damn.
operator spin from the side of NYSL? You want to talk about a comeback happening on Domination, Maven? This is step 2, if not step 3 of that
Dude.
happening. ARP are dominating the middle of the map, and now they've got a Goliath of their
What are
own.
they
I
doing?
just think you need to get the flip. You need to get the flip if you're Mayhem. And it looks like they're finally maybe gonna find it, but there's a Goliath getting called in, I believe. Jesus Save's about to get into it. Now, where does he take this? You take this back into defend B, and you
Nice,
try to
yo.
deal with your home flag.
Nice,
As the
Peggy!
chaos continues around it, Peggy,
Oh my
bang,
God!
bang, bang. He'll lock it down. That'll allow the Goliath to just focus towards their home
Nasty.
cap.
This is so
Nasty,
good for
bro.
ARP.
ARP's winning
You only
this.
got one
ARP's
player
winning
in the
this.
back
He
if
just
you're
needs to
NYSL,
get this
and that was
Goliath
gonna be
up,
He
like
falls. Eventually,
way
Help
up.
Mago comes through, and now you can start to commit this Goliath, just putting this game away. It's a
Nice.
lead for ARP.
This Goliath
Numbers also
needs-
good on the B flag, and
Yo.
NYSLM, they're in tatters.
Pangy, bro.
I'm telling you, as
What?
much as there has been some heroics and crazy
Zia,
moments, it comes down to
nice
that first flip in
double.
the first half for me. That is 100,000%
Make it a triple.
the difference in
That's
this
a
game right
5-piece
now.
for
You
Zia.
have done such a
6
better job
piece.
if you are
He's
ARP.
on a 6.
Now you've got the Goliath,
Oh,
the
rip.
Death Machine, everything locked and loaded
They
around
tried
this
lose,
point,
yeah, tried
second
lost.
by second. NYSL,
And the Goliath is
they
right
are
here,
in
bro.
trouble. They're going to be on the brink of being 1 map away from elimination.
Oh my
What
god.
is the game plan here for NYSL? You have to full flood over towards B. The timing is not going to be great for it, and the back is still here. A
Dude.
couple of kills do come through, but still trying to help us.
Oh my God.
Shorty for
Pepe!
3. Why not? And that might be nail meeting coffin. ARP
Yeah, it's
could
over.
put away this domination. Unbelievable from
No
them. Off
way.
not just the unfavored side, but
Oh
especially
my
from the preferred C
God.
side of the map. They gave away very little and took away everything.
Yeah, and there were a couple sequences there where you had a really good shot. If
What's
you were
going
NYSL to
on,
take back
guys?
that B
What's
cap.
going
They'd have
on?
3 or 4 players there, but whoever was the one guy there first, like softened them up enough, then it set up Pingy for the triple. It set up Pepe for the triple. Like it set them up for.
Bro.
I mean, triples are always like impressive, but like they're all like half health players. Like you're going there and shooting a half a clip, but yeah, I said it 10 times, but it
is
comes down to that first half.
dogging
You have been locked in if you're
on
NYSL. You had
NYSL,
the
bro.
preferred side.
That second half was
All
cracked.
you needed to do was keep them trapped there and enjoy that for a while. At least track
Dude.
kills a little bit, get
They're
that
going
streaks working.
crazy.
You never even got into that. There was like one push.
Let's
a
get
4-man
it.
flood
Also,
down
make sure you
to
guys
C,
like
and
up the
it was
YouTube
gone. It would
stream.
have flipped
Dude,
even on the strong
whoa.
side. And that, take all the other plays out for me. That is it.
Nah, they had individual moments. All of them, bro. Literally every player had their moment.
The other thing about it, though, and something we've seen now persist.
Bro, that was crazy. I would say, honestly, dude, if Jesus was to hit that Pred onto the Goliath, that would have, he probably would have like, that would have been really big. Now look at this from Pengy, bro. And then one more hip fire, bro. Bro. That's amazing, dude. And look at this, look at Zia, look at Zia. One more, and that's his 5th. That's his 5th, and look, and then he gets 2 more. Oh my god, bro. Aw, thanks. Thanks, this? Oh, Jesus. Dude, Pepe's triple. APR? No, I said ARP. What? ARP. Oh my god, ARP did not come to play, bro. I have not seen ARP play this good in a minute, dude.
I almost feel like
I think all those hours of scrimming has paid off.
also when those triples or quads will happen.
What?
Because you're so focused on the objectives, you know if you don't get it, you're in trouble. They were so focused.
Pengy and Pepe definitely made the biggest play of that match, and Jesus made some. Yeah, definitely not. I think honestly, bro, every single player on that roster just pulled their weight that game. Like, wow.
And it's gonna have to be here now because coming
Well done. Well done. She want NYSL to win, but ARP underdog, so she don't mind what team wins. Exactly. You're right. Okay, so for me, I love an underdog like comeback. You know. Muko, thank you so much for the hypes. Yeah, I love seeing like underdogs prevail and just go crazy. But it's like I also like NYSL, so dude. Okay, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. This map, ARP has momentum, right? If they win this, oh my god. But if they lose this, bro, I think they might lose the whole thing. Dude, wow. ARP's clapping. NYSL, bro, gotta regroup. I think that's the biggest thing. They need to just really focus on the teamwork. And not give Pepe and Pengy freaking feeds, dude. And don't feed in the score streaks. Because let's be honest, guys. Last game, NYSL had a really good start. If you guys watched right at the start of the round, I think they got like 9 kills straight, whereas ARP got like 1 or 2. So I think like, if they just do that, but it's like, they also lost the good side. They flipped. And I was like, why did you flip? That's such a bad idea. ARP won, dude. I am stressed. I'm so stressed. I did not think ARP was gonna come out swinging. My initial like prediction was 3-1 for NYSL. Wow.
I mean, we've seen that.
Wow.
Not just in day one, but especially here so far. I mean, Jesus saves.
NYSL would have lost 3-0. Yeah, if they didn't choke that surge, bro. Oh my god.
That has not been a conversation at all. He's been lights out all day.
I'm never gonna get used to saying his gamer tag.
Me neither. It was worse when it was Jesus saves.
Practice a lot every day. They deserve it, in my opinion. Well, I think they both teams deserve it because NYSL practiced a lot too. Maybe not as much as ARP, but let's be honest. Yeah, they practice a lot.
Sensational, incredible map. Yeah, I was disappointed on the CDL side of things that we didn't get it in hardpoint this year.
Dude. But no, ARP is definitely, I would say, like the team that I don't think a lot of people expected to beat NYSL just because NYSL is like the same level as Tribe, dude.
More of that.
Man, what the hell?
I'm not sure what's going on with one of the squads or players, but just a brief 2-minute delay before we get back into the swing of things that happened in the map 4. So thank you.
Yeah, I don't see it plays a lot. More interesting watching with Aerith. Thank you.
How have you enjoyed it so far?
I'm watching with you guys. If I were to watch with myself, I'd probably just like fall asleep.
No, it's been a blast. You know, I've checked in with some of the highlights.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. Red is good, yeah. Alright, this is it, guys. This is it. Okay, so NYSL has the good side first.
Players are incredible. The game's incredible.
At least I consider this side better, just because it's easier to like get out of spawn from the side.
And this tournament has been unprecedented. Just due to some of the problems that some of the squads
have. Early frag.
The competition has been. I mean,
Mago.
perennial favorites North America's done. They finished.
Oh wait, no, it's hardpoint. Never mind. I thought it was down for some reason.
That often. But we jump
hey, go crazy, dog.
Opens up. ARP spawning from the favorites.
Boy, thanks for the bronze membership, homie. Welcome.
An opportunity for Awakened to maybe cut off some of the rotations through this L turn.
Ooh, nice.
Top 6 and 3 teams are DQ, man.
Yeah.
3 teams got
That's
DQ'd.
interesting. Certainly
Ooh,
is.
Mago going crazy, dog. Ooh, nice wall bang.
The ARP side as everyone continues to fight around this hardpoint 10-10 game with just under 30 remaining on it. We start to think about rotation time.
Damn.
With that number 3 and Little B looking to pick up the push through, but he's not able to do that. It's Pepe that's going to meet him. That MX-9 at Pepe.
Damn, yo, shooting bodies, yo.
Holger, shorty, sniper, all combined into one when it comes to Pepe.
Spawns have flipped as well here in the last 10 seconds. This is one of the things
Yeah, they're just gonna set up
ARP,
for
when we were
new.
kind of watching over some of their problems versus TSM yesterday, it was on the timings and more importantly on the gunfights through rotation. So you've only got one player
big
left.
gravity
It's Mago,
spike.
and he's actually already earned a grab spike. Uses that, finds 3
at the
in a
BM,
row,
we'd love to
and
see it.
single-handedly may have just bailed ARP out of going down early big.
Well, that's the
Nice.
great thing about the grab spike. You
Dude,
get it
Mago,
quick, right? You have a hot
bro,
start, you're gonna have that in your
relax,
back
yo,
pocket for
it's
the
not that
second hard point.
serious.
He gets good usage out of it. Now we're to Pepe. Nice little strafe, hitting the edge. It's got the close range combo. Oh, the one pump. Pump and
Pepe's
dump.
toxic.
Keep bringing it to him. Smoke out on the cross. He'll continue to finesse around Gavin. And he just continues to hit
He's
like that
toxic,
hammer
bro.
of God.
We've taken the lead.
This thing's might as well just put a scope on it. This thing reminds me of the 725 from Modern Warfare. Do you remember that in early days?
Yeah.
Do it to them.
Any range, you weren't safe from the shorty.
Dude,
now looking to do
Mago
the exact
is
same. Why
cracked.
not? This thing's
Nah,
nuts.
body shooting is fine.
49 to
It's
31
allowed.
ARP in the lead.
Dude,
And
ARP
Cruz
held
with
that
the
entire
NYSL
hill,
working, tested
bro.
out the rotation.
What
Yeah, I mean,
doing?
anytime in a game
Oh
like
my
Mago, the way
Mago,
the
bro,
spawns are on 5v5, like,
relax.
when you're having to give up the final 20-25 seconds of a hard point, like
Dude,
it's tough.
dude,
It's
ARP
difficult
just
to do,
held
but they
that
have to do it.
entire
And
hill.
this is where, if
They
you're gonna do
hit
that, you need to bring it back. Yeah, you
68.
need a solid hold.
You need at least 45. I mean, at least.
Wow.
You have to get back into this game because now all of a sudden, with that convincing second hard point, you've got a lot of
Oh
resources
yeah, Peng
for ARP
definitely
on this
went
break.
crazy, but
They
like
already
damn.
find the first 3.
Homie's just being a nuisance
He's
in
got a lot more
gas.
to be asked of him. Teammates spawning
I would
nearby
be
with the hard points
pressed.
could be
They
neutralized
broke
and
that?
put for a time
Oh,
being. Into the
please.
shorty.
Oh,
And
please.
be able to find one more. That'll clear a little
Don't
bit
do
more
it.
space for
Don't
ARP
do
to
it.
work
Okay,
with.
no. They retook it. Nice.
Tectonic continue to try and hold, but she
Bro,
just saves.
hold it, hold
They're
it.
starting to swarm up the steps. Just shots
Oh
everywhere.
my
Smoke.
God, Tech is
Bullets
cracked.
through the window. Tectonic though again. It was the
Oh my
double
God,
earlier
Stewie.
with the shorty. This time to Bison. He is hitting. He's gotten so many kills. That's going to be 4 in a row. Just trying to lock down this point. What a
Lord.
hero he
Nero,
is.
nice
The
double.
objective. They needed that back.
Overall score 2-1 for ARP.
100% needed it, but it was in heroic fashion once more. You got 4 in a row for Tectonic. Definitely the leader as far as that
Oh my
conversation
God.
was concerned. Now up to 8
Big
to 9,
Pred?
earning himself streaks and the operator of the
No.
machines. We look towards the rotation.
Wasted
Coming up next,
Pred. No
NYSLM
way.
doing a nice job from the front, finding a couple of kills. ARP tested on this rotation.
Oh,
They have
he
a
heard him.
sentry gun to try to keep this inner white area held down nicely.
Hard point identified.
Damn, Nero kind of got blasted.
Now we go off to the races. Is everyone trying to get towards the next hard point? Sentry down around
Oh,
the
next
Pepe
nade.
led up again with the MX-9.
That's me, bro. I've been
Mago
getting
trying to
like
do the same as he
nervous.
is on 11. The shorty MX-9
Forgetting how to
combo, what
nade.
can it find? As he is just tucked away for now.
We've taken the lead.
That sentry gun is scuffed.
heady, just trying to get information.
Little B though, he's got a death machine around the back. He's trying to cut off
No
reinforcements.
way!
Nice shutdown from Jesus Saves. But there is still an opportunity for NYSL to break through the front with that clear.
Oh, nice
They
movement,
can't get
bro.
through anywhere. Sentry gun destroyed, but it doesn't
Damn,
make a difference.
homie got
Hard point still
yoinked.
red in favor of ARP
Oh.
as they get closer to the sentry mark.
And that's what you needed. A
That's
nice
a
answer.
big
You know,
ARP
it's a
feed,
lockdown effort, some
dude.
big plays from Tectonic at the last hard point here.
Big ARP feed.
ARP, beautifully answered, good use of utility. Pepe up to 15. Pangy, 15.
Pangy
3
going
in a row.
crazy, too.
A spree here with the grab spikes ready to go.
And they could put this game potentially out of reach.
Oh, Lord.
You lock down this 10 seconds, which it looks like Mayhem are going to concede.
Oh my
You don't
God,
want
this
that
is a big
decision
lead
just
now.
from the scoreboard itself, but it's one that I feel like
Oh,
you kind of have to
God.
make. So now
This
everything
might be a
relies
wrap,
on NYSL.
bro.
They need to not just full hold this first hard point and give away little to no time. They also need to win
Am
the
I
rotation
kind
coming up
of
to
like?
T2.
I'm
A lot
actually
of
kind
opportunities
of
there for the lead
glad
to make an easy
that
decision for
like.
really whatever
Okay,
they want
obviously
to
not
do
glad,
to
but
win the
like
game here,
I'm kind
or
of
just
like
kind of safely rotate over.
glad that ARP got to play here because like if it was TSM it would have been
Now
different,
for
right? But
Mayhem.
like we wouldn't be able to see ARP
around
go
40
crazy
points.
like this.
Back into courtyard. Little B just snapping everywhere, trying to find information
okay.
for his squad. You take a look at the red arrows. They're just trying to
Ooh,
pinch
homie
him
got
everywhere, but they're
blasted.
picking up the kills. There comes to the ground slam. Nice job dodging it. Big play from Little B
Nice.
to go vertical and deal with it. They're still getting that time.
Oh, they're
ARP
getting this
just used their
hill. They're
sentry
getting
turret.
this hill.
That was a solo play to get the sentry gun down. There's nobody nearby who can convince them to
TSM
take
got
this. So
DQ'd.
sentry gun neutralized. On the way through, Pangy's shut
Yeah,
down.
they gotta set up for
That's
new.
a huge resource now
Oh,
committed
big
from ARP.
feed
They're
from
not gonna have available,
NYSL,
trying to lock
yo.
things up. NYSL are going to have
They
numbers
just
to
came
rotate over
back.
the warehouse.
I guess
And YSL
Courtyard is the
came
money
back
hill.
in
I
one
mean,
hill.
that was beautiful. They get just about every single second there and get right back into this game. I was with you. I thought the lead you opened up for your ARP might just be enough, but now
No way.
maybe not. To warehouse we go. To the sky cam. We give you the view. Narrow to big gunfight backside.
Sky cam.
Space trying to hit the flank. trying to find the opening. Will they find Space?
Ooh.
He is there. The snap seems to be on point, but the shot is there. Space actually gets a second, then behind it, and into the hard point. Go NYSL Mayhem.
They're about to get overwhelmed maybe though because you have Pepe who's on the way forward. He's able to avoid another grab spike that comes through, but can't get the death machine.
Oh god, this is
132,
chaos.
New York currently in the hill trying to get
Damn, he got
ARP
whooping.
spawning close by gas station. They get a break.
Oh, the Tempest!
Just
He
15
lost the
more
Tempest.
points needed. All the pressure with 30 left on the hard points for Mayhem to get in. Are they going to get knocked to the lower bracket? It's ARP going to be guaranteed a spot in the World Championship.
Oh god.
They're so close. They can
he died off
taste
his
it,
death.
but the
He died off
presence
his
may
death.
be still here just
Oh,
enough.
Goliath, Goliath.
Bringing the robot to the mix. If the shots come through, they're still alive. Just 3
Nah,
points needed
they go
for
new.
ARP
It's
to close
easy,
it out.
bro.
Will they survive to see another hard point?
Yeah, it's going to probably go that
Nero
direction.
has a
ARP
Goliath,
are
too.
actually in a nice position though overall. It's just Tectonic who's over towards New. At some point,
If they get New?
he's going to have to decide what he wants to do with this. Tectonic for one though on the inside. 147,
No way.
140. Hard point not
No
over.
way.
But NYSL
No
is
way.
still contesting.
No way.
ARP
No
has
way.
three in the
No
hill.
way. What's going
Tectonic
on?
with a big one, but they are stacked
Two
inside of it.
Goliaths,
The
bro.
seconds
It's
are gonna
over.
get picked. Somebody's
No
got to
way.
get in to
It's
contest.
contested.
Can anybody
Oh my
get in?
God.
Not gonna happen. ARP, they get the spot in the World Championship.
No
They get
way.
the series win here, and for Mayhem, you got to continue to fight.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. ARP looks so
I did
darn
not
good in the first
expect
rotation.
that
Come back to your
one, bro.
point.
Dude, they
Not
had
realized
two
that people was like,
Goliaths.
it's not-
They had
it's
two
not-
Goliaths and they lost.
Like,
They had
you were-
two,
I
not
think
just
we're spot on.
one. They
Like,
had
when went up,
Awaken's
50, I'm
Goliath
thinking,
and Nero's
You're going
Goliath.
back to like Courtyard.
Oh, I feel like
think
if they
best
pulled
case,
out the
you probably
Goliath a
split
little
time
bit
there. If you split time
earlier,
there, then what?
bro.
You're about 15 points away from the win if you're
Are
ARP, something like that.
on
But then
14
Mayhem
top
basically get a
chat.
perfect hold. I'm like,
Oh
hold
my
up. You got a shot. Then what?
god.
It's Space on the flank, I think, through the back alley, like through Barnes. He gets a double with the shotty,
No,
I think, and he gets in, so they get an early
NYSL is not
opening, and then
out,
all hell
guys.
breaks
They're
loose,
just in
and
the losers
it becomes a very
bracket
interesting
now.
game.
Well, apparently, hell is what needs to happen for
I am
ARP to qualify for World Championships. You kidding me?
I am
Take a look
big
back at the
shook.
last 30 seconds, and at a certain point, I think you're looking at this. If you really want to be critical,
look,
like,
the last
do you
hill,
want both Goliaths
they
to
had
come down?
two
I mean,
Goliaths,
that is
bro.
a huge
Not even just
commitment.
one,
It
they had
essentially takes
two.
one player out of the rotation coming up for New.
I guess they're just thinking if we don't,
Bro.
we lose.
Yeah,
Like,
probably. It would have to be that decision overall because at a certain point,
My
you also
prediction
look on the
was
other side of
reversed.
the coin,
Yeah, you're
ARP
right.
had to actually contest more of that second point hard point just to actually see this third hill overall and then the full
Dude,
flood through the staircase.
I thought Tectonic,
Oh my
because we saw him last time through this, right?
God.
He had that double with the shot with the MX9.
Yeah.
I thought when he won that first fight, I'm like, this son of a, he's going to get in and he's just going to kill everybody. I really thought Tectonic was
If
going to
Tech
get in and
clutched
he was
that,
just going
bro,
to
it
fry,
would've
but they
been
did a good
crazy.
job. They traded, they got him out of it. They had the numbers there. They held on. But that was, yeah, that was a fun hard point.
Yeah, that's going to go down as probably one of the
Oh
best on the
my
weekend.
God.
Yeah, that's definitively the best on the weekend overall. Big takeaway though, Maven. ARP qualified. Mayhem still fighting. They still have to win another match, and Explicit's looking good.
There's one spot left.
That's it.
Tribe has one, ARP has one. What? Insight. Or sorry, Explicit continues on to try and get one. Mayhem try to get one. I don't know how this is going to go, but I love it. It's very fun. I hope you're having fun at home. Speaking of fun, let's send it over to the two most fun gentlemen in the entire world. We've got Bobby and Alex.
The most fun, some might say. Oh my goodness, what? This competition, Bobby, has been absurd. Top to bottom.
Dude,
I
what's
mean,
going
there's so
on?
many things that you could be said about the shenanigans that have occurred, but then when you look at the results that have already happened here, did anyone have realistically ARP going to the World Championship?
As far as the predictions that I saw, most people anticipated it was going to be TSM, Mayhem, and Tribe. And now Mayhem's not guaranteed a spot.
Dude,
Tribe's out of the
what?
competition. Right now, it is just
If
absolute
Mayhem
chaos.
lose to Explicit,
if you
I'm
would've
going
told
to
me
lose my
top
mind,
three at
dude.
the end
I'm
of this,
literally
it
just
was
going
ARP,
to
Mayhem,
hop off and go to bed.
Explicit.
I cannot.
I would have said you were crazy.
Yeah. Like everyone's bracket just got thrown
What
out
does Super
of
Cat
the
Chat do?
window.
Wait,
Here's
what's
the winner's
Super Cat
bracket,
Chat?
though. An incredible match
Guys.
for ARP as they have secured a spot in the grand final, but most importantly, they have secured a spot in the Call of Duty Mobile
No way.
World Championship alongside Tribe, who qualified through Masters, representing the North American region. NYSL Mayhem, a team that looked
I don't think
nearly
anybody expected that.
unstoppable after defeating
Like,
Tribe.
mostly a
Well,
3-1?
They're going to have to try again against a very
It would have been a
game
3-0 though.
explicit
Like, it
there.
would have been a
You see it
3-0
in
if
the
they
lower
didn't
bracket.
choke that
That is
SND.
our loser final matchup. NYSL Mayhem versus Explicit. Explicit have
This
had
is gonna
a
be a good
Cinderella
map.
run Bobby, but NYSL
Oh,
Mayhem,
Lord.
I mean, they may have blood in their eyes. I think that they just want to try and go after it and end this.
Oh my
as
God!
fast
How
as
many teams
possible.
will represent NA?
Yeah, I
3
think
teams.
right now
Tribe
it is
and
experience versus
Tribe,
momentum,
ARP,
and right
and
now
another team.
Explicit has all the momentum in the world.
Yeah.
One thing I've said time and time again, the biggest weak spot for Mayhem, they come out flat a lot, especially in the hard point. That came back to bite them big time.
I am
especially
big
in
shook,
that
bro,
game
big
one.
shook.
They just got absolutely steamrolled. They cannot let that happen against a team that has as much momentum as Explicit has right
Oh
now.
my
Yeah, I mean,
God.
hey, and just to reflect, right? Team Revenge versus Explicit.
I'm kinda,
kickoff
like,
hard point.
trying to
Explicit
take it all
wins
in right now.
150 to 35. Absolutely crushing.
ARP had
Revenge.
such a
Granted,
good, like,
Revenge is a different team from Mayhem, but hey, if you
lead,
come out flat
too.
like that, it could be a shift.
Mayhem
for
always
the
came
game.
back,
You
I'm
know
not gonna
what
lie.
has been very interesting
resetting my audio.
throughout the weekend. We get these little player cam.
Yo,
boxes on the
guys.
side, and, you know, I come from the console PC space. This is just perplexing to me.
Guys.
So look at this. You got some. Snipes here. Snipes has the 5, galaxy brain play, 5-headed play here. He's got.
I am just okay. Wait, I think they're gonna me.
So I actually tend to play like skill because I usually play on a bigger device, so it's just more comfortable for me to have it laying on the desk. But
Why is my
definitely not
thing still going on?
How's your back?
Bro. I was not expecting ARP to beat them 3-1, and well, like, that was ridiculous. I'll wait until the next game. Damn! They got violated! What? I am shook. Very big shook. Like, it was close. Every match was close, but like, the overall score 3-1? Wow. Guys, if Explicit beat NYSL wouldn't make it to stage 5, dude. And everyone was predicting, like, because once Tribe got knocked out, everyone's like, yeah, NYSL is gonna win this easy. Like, they don't have competition now. You got Masters on your team? What the hell, dude? And I really disgracing COD. Hey, yo, I just don't know why everyone getting DQ'd, bro. Like, relax. Dumb DQs are disgraceful, indeed.
Hard point.
But Jesus, I had faith in ARP. I mean, it's just like, I obviously love seeing the underdogs like go crazy, but it's like, wow. I'm using Holger because I got inspired.
It's too close. Fight hard.
Okay, I can't aim. Jesus Christ, bro. I haven't played for like. Where did that even come from, bro? I'm not even going
Is
there.
ours. We've taken the lead.
Ah, he's tower.
Tested.
Peek it. My hands are so shaky, bro, because I'm like, I was like, shook.
Hard point lost.
Tower.
Enemy UAV spotted. Tied for the lead. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Lost the lead.
Oh my god.
Point locked down.
I hate the Holger so much. But I'm getting 10 kills and then I'm done.
We've taken the lead.
Nice. He's still tower, dude? There's 2 of them, bro? Like, what? What's wrong with you
Hard
people?
point identified.
I can't for the love of me kill this man.
Hard point contested. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hard point is ours.
Did I see someone? I'm tripping, right?
Hard point contested.
Dude, you're so annoying, bro. You have a mythic Holger.
Hard point contested. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Eek, eek, eek.
shock RC.
Lord have mercy. It's going after me.
Hunter killer drone ready for deployment.
Oh my god.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint locked in. The enemy is jamming our radar. Hardpoint identified. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. Heads up, team.
He has it again, bro. Dude, I'm so tired of freaking.
Destroy enemies counter UAV.
I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, well, everyone's there. They just fed, so.
Enemy airstrike incoming. Be careful. Enemy UAV spotted. We tied for the lead. We lost the lead. Be advised. Hostile missile.
I don't even care. Just end my misery.
Enemy shock RC is coming. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted.
Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind. New York don't
Careful.
make
Enemy
it.
swarm activated.
Wait, what?
Enemy's advanced UAV is online.
Holy crap.
Hostile predator missile inbound. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles jamming our radar. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint lost.
What? They just ate that.
Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Destroyed enemy's UAV. Destroyed enemy's
Oh my, we're actually gonna lose, bro. Nah, this team is sold. This guy has no kills. Like, look at the scoreboard. They all got 1 digit, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do to that?
drone inbound. UAV online.
I'm not peeking that.
Has
Heck
been
no.
destroyed.
He's tower, bro.
Up, team.
NYSL 1. I mean, no, sorry. ARP 1.
Enemy's advanced UAV is online.
Targets in sight.
Oh my god.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Just lose, bro. Just lose. You guys are so bad. I genuinely can't rank anymore. I accept. This guy has 0 kills, bro. He was 0 and 20. And an advance. Like, they had like 3 advance. I can't really do much of that. You've been going against Ryan all day. I've been getting number 2s all day. Did you know ARP really means a repub? I wouldn't got nuked. He was using, what's it called? The flying drone thingy. What is that called? I don't know. Dude, teammates are cracked, bro. Homie went 0 and 20, yo. Like, damn. My entire team probably added up having like 15 kills. They were like, my second frag group had 6, bro. Like, what? Just don't play. No, not Hawk. No. The... I don't know what it's called. Swarm. Yeah. Wait, are they back yet?
For the TP back so you can put it toward the battle pass for the next season. Lots of cool stuff in there. Pick it up right now. Maven, thoughts on the battle pass?
Battle Pass, it's your best value. That's where you get everything cool.
Exactly.
You want it.
There it is. You heard it from the man himself.
Rage quit.
Just do what he says.
I've been distracted though.
No, I just accept
I
it.
think I'm a little bit distracted with these phones. Is it weird if I kiss them?
I accept.
It's
What
fine.
happened to TSM?
It's fine,
I don't know.
actually, and
I
I'm
don't know,
glad.
but they got DQ'd.
I'm glad you did engage in relations with the phone because we also have some cool stuff here to talk about with the phone. Because if you purchase an Xperia 1 Mark III from Sony, you'll actually be able to net yourself 43,200 COD points. That's a $540 value. Offer ends.
You were distracted by the kiss. I
was definitely distracted by the kiss.
It happened.
Kiss threw me off.
I didn't even know the phone part was coming up next, so I was just setting you up. That was a wild transition. I am talented.
Yeah, we could definitely sell anything. So I think we nailed that one.
Yeah. Hey, good job.
Good job, buddy. All right, well, folks, you know how good an event is when we're in the commercial break and we're still talking. about what just transpired. NYSL Mayhem now find themselves in the lower bracket here,
43,000.
Maven.
It's not
And
worth it, bro.
Explicit, you've been on the explicit
I love
train
it
today.
It's like I'm not an expert like the other two.
I'll go
I
bye.
haven't spent as much time with COD Mobile as they do, but like I'm enjoying
bro.
how wild it is like through them. Like seeing, like, don't get me wrong, I'm having a blast. I'm getting into it. It's so much fun, but like just seeing their faces with some of the results, I'm just like, haha, this is fun.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But explicit, yeah, I guess I'm full on choo-choo on the explicit train.
Are you still on the explicit
I am
train here against Mayhem?
Yes. Should I be? I don't know. Probably not, but yes.
Okay, all right, I like it. Well, let's go.
I'm riding that train the whole way to the station.
The station's actually, he's taking the station with him. But now let's see these leaderboards, because we actually have some stats here. And look at this, ARP and NYSL
Tech has
Mayhem
the
dominating it, but there's one
Respawn KD.
lone player, the appropriately named Solo, representing Explicit here with a 1.31 respawn KD and 157 kills. He's looking to hold it down for this Explicit line.
Well, I know this is an order of total kills, though, so some people had less matches, right? So,
True, yeah.
you know, as much as I can take something away from that.
Okay.
The impressive thing is that, yeah, the 1.31 KD from Solo. I mean,
I'm so tired, bro.
He's in his sitting position. He's vibing out, having a big play. He's laughing and smiling. Like, I just loved his energy, his vibe, his game.
Hello, Dom.
Now, can they do it? They are not the favorites here by any stretch of the imagination.
No, they are not.
But I believe in my soul.
All right, well, Maven believes in his soul. Chat, we want to hear from you. Make sure you guys are going nuts. Let us know who you think who's going to win this. Is it Explicit or is it NYSL Mayhem? The winner will punch a ticket to the World Championship. Now it's time to send it over to your casters, Bobby Plays and Shift.
Shift, this is not what I expected the losers final to be.
Oh, their mic is kind of scuffed.
You could have given me a lot of teams.
What time is it? It's like 3:30.
The fact that they've made it this far, absolutely
Oh my
mind-blowing,
God,
and
bro.
they're coming into this with a whole lot of momentum.
Look, we said at the top of the weekend, you come in, play some of your best COD Mobile, you could find yourself in a favorable position to upset or, more importantly,
Okay, honestly,
have a
I
chance
expect
to qualify.
NYSL to win
And that's
this.
what's on the line
If they
right
don't,
now.
I'm gonna be
One
like
more
very
team
disappointed.
Could qualify. It's gonna be one of these two guys here.
Yeah, and
Thanks,
right now it
thanks.
seems like it's kind of the battle of the S&D giants. You have
really
Mayhem,
is.
who's not lost in S&D. I don't think Explicit's lost in S&D. They took every single S&D map off of Tribe. I'm trying to remember back to the earlier matches.
Yeah, versus ARP maybe. Round 11? Round 11.
That's true. That's true.
It was close.
It was
Close.
very, very close. So right now, both of these teams feeling really, really good in the search and destroy.
And looking at what we have with the search, standoff for
Thank
map
you for all
number
the
2.
stay saves.
Already seen Explicit
Thanks,
play this
Yoda.
map. Not
Thanks,
bad
Ethan.
overall. Summit down, though, overall for the map 5 if we get there, which, you know, I don't like to sit there and say, like, oh, we're going map 5. We haven't even gotten to map 1 yet. But these two teams, based on how they've played so far, Explicit, clean, polished, really, really resounding as a full 5-man squad.
Bobby doesn't own
And Mayhem has been
NYSL.
a
No,
little
he's
shaky.
just a content creator for
It very
them.
well could. And it's starting off with a crossfire hardpoint. This map's going to be chaos. It's all about what happens in the middle of the map as you rotate from literally one side of the map all the way to the opposite. So, man, I'm telling you, timing's going to have to be good here for both these teams. They decide to chalk up some of the back time of an old hill and make a play for what's coming up next.
Yeah, I think for the most part, this is going to come down to how Mayhem comes out off the start. We've seen a lot of hard points for them where they've come out flat. They've made up some ground in the middle of the game, but just never really been enough to do it consistently.
Oh, I'm
to get a
nervous,
lot of
dude.
wins
I'm
in the
nervous and I'm not
hard
even
points.
playing,
They
bro.
need to make it happen right here. Veteran going to win a crucial gunfight. Nero up in the hard point, trying to play the OBJ for his team and going to get some time for Mayhem, but it is going to be a solid match for Explicit, but nothing to the hands of Tectonic holding the shorty.
You give Tectonic a shorty inside of
Dude,
close
Tech
quarters, you
loves
expect
this-
things like
this
that
house,
to happen.
dude.
Mayhem good for the first 10 seconds worth of time and more to follow. ARP, pretty Explicit now, needed to find a way to break
Damn,
on in. And
Lucifer.
A couple of the kills on the backside have opened up some space to work with, but that's immediately taken away. Little be awakened for 3 straight to the respawn, and it looks like Mayhem still have some good numbers to get back in and contest this scrap time.
Yeah, Awaken looking for the angle with the shorty, but Snipes has one as well. Nero can slide the corner. Easy
Why
kill
was he
for
the only
him.
one in
That is the
hill, though?
OBJ king of this team, and the player that they're going to be looking to hold down these hard points is, you can see, they're looking to start making those rotations on over to P2, but we got Solar
I guess they're just
Snipes up
skipping
on
up
the
the
high
hill.
ground, trying to slow down that push from Mayhem, and especially with Veteran in the bottom of that spawn building as well. Going to be crucial. The shorty plays all over the map right now.
Lucifer, good to get away and find 2 kills for his life. He's the only player kind of up towards that bus depot area, so good for them overall. But you look at the total score, 42 seconds off the first hardpoint for Mayhem. You'll take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday. It's a heck of a start for them. Definitely no slow start here. Awaken already working through the low ground. A chance to contest early.
Yep, they were not ready for him to make the push through the backside, and it's now going to be Solar all by himself.
No,
on the
my
hard
God,
point.
they stole that hill.
Bops him in the face right there, just like that. Mayhem taking P2 right here, and a whole lot of time that they can hold if they get set up. A beautiful shot out of Awaken once again, trying to get those trophies down to avoid the nade, somehow staying alive to Shorty again, and it's now a 5 spree for Awaken.
Awaken's been unbelievable in a couple of very key moments. 20 seconds to play with, like you mentioned, 5 in a row, 9 and 2 so far. Really not much you could say on the opposite side. I mean, Explicit, they're doing okay. It's just the simple fact that the fights that have been happening for the hard points themselves have been dominated by Mayhem thus far. Already gonna be able to get the drone out early to get the Dragonfire, maybe help on this rotation as you have to go all the way back over towards the other side of the map. And interestingly enough, Explicit are going to actually take down
Raj, thanks for the 100.
as he's trying to pilot.
Which team qualified for stage 5? So far for NA, it's Tribe and ARP.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the right push right there for Solo. Obviously, you want to get the drone out of the equation, but if it comes at the cost of complete hardpoint control on one of the tougher hardpoints to break, you just got to kind of reevaluate it at that point. And right now, it looks like not paying off. Obviously, Space not having a very good game so far, but getting some major shots into that death machine. It gets shut down. The feed is all blue right now as Mayhem with another super stronghold.
And this is the thing we keep talking about. Mayhem, if they start off hot, it's hard to keep up with them pacing-wise. And that has been the story of this entirety of the first map so far.
No, that's not the Hawk.
Explicit have been absent.
That's a drone.
Part. That's going to have to change coming up here next. But the thing about it is, you've got specialists, you've got score streaks, everything you could possibly want to break this upcoming hill will be available for Mayhem.
Tribe lost the loser back game. Yeah, they did.
Awaken. He's not going to be able to make it happen. Awaken gets the early rotation and next. Snipes trying to make the push in from the backside, but it's so late in the clock, and this I would consider to be the money hill on this map.
It's over, bro.
Next to impossible to break, and Awaken taking control of spawns right here. He's got another drone
I know
he
I
can
saw
work with as well.
this game.
Things falling apart quickly for this Explicit team, who's now going to try to figure out a miracle push right here with so many score streaks in play.
Got Sentry Gun just watching down the middle, Space lighting things up with the Holger, a little bit doing it from the opposite side, Dragonfire in play. I mean, this is the problem. You don't win this rotation, and honestly, Explicit didn't win a single rotation if you want to really talk back up the whole hard point.
Dude, this is rough.
Things like this are going to happen. So now you've got desperate death machines coming out. Lucifer still in his at the moment, but you still have to find a way to break it. Look at the force! You got 3 seconds laid down. Yeah, not looking good.
It looks like we're playing Undead Siege mode. Everybody just threw down their sentries. They're going to let it guard the hard points. I don't understand how it's possible that Explicit got the break right there, and it was in perfect time. As obviously 147, only 3 points for Mayhem to close it out. But I believe we see Little B on the inside of P5 with a Goliath. And this will take a literal miracle for Explicit to find a break.
I don't think we're going to see any here. I mean, not only is Jesus Saves not in this game, but it's just, I don't know how you get through this Goliath. They just need 3 seconds. So someone has to contest against Little B in the map. Not going to happen. NYSL going to walk away with this map, no problem. They still actually hold the spawns as well. And you can see Little B is obviously very aware that this map is going to come to a pretty significant close. 150-53. No slow start here for the Mayhem as they strike first.
Yeah, obviously the search and destroy is where we expect Explicit to shine, and hadn't had a ton of success throughout the weekend in the respawns. Obviously taking those games up against Revenge, but it hasn't been their strongest suit. So they absolutely need to come out hot in the search and destroy coming up here, because with the way the respawns are going, it seems like Mayhem's regained a lot of the momentum they lost.
Very much so, and that's something that is going to be key for Mayhem if they just wanted to qualify in the first place, especially coming off that winners finals where their respawn was definitely not in control whatsoever. So yeah, massive map coming through here. The other thing that I will say, just to compound on the problem here for Explicit, is not only do you feel like this next upcoming map could determine if you could really
this hill was really bad for them too. They played really bad.
You don't want to fall down 0-2 to NYSLM. That giving them that much.
Dude, the shorties, bro.
It's just one of those things things. I continue to watch this Mayhem squad, and when they find an advantage, they're very, very limited as far as giving those away. Like, they're so good about closing moments out, whether it be
this would have been a Tribe against the ARP match. I mean, not ARP, Tribe versus NYSL. But this would have been the Tribe against NYSL.
Yep, and right now, I think they've got to focus on hitting early against Mayhem and putting the nail in the coffin when they get the opportunity. We've seen so many teams up by a pretty significant margin against Mayhem in Search and Destroy, and somehow every single time they find a way to claw their way back into it. We talk about Little B's 1v4 against Tribe when they're down 5-4. We talk about the up 5-3 advantage for ARP, still not able to close it out. So you've got to put these guys away when you
Tribe last against Explicit. Yeah, because one of the matches was a DQ. They would have won 3-1, but then they got a DQ, right? So it's 2-2, and then they lost Search.
We expect to see a lot more gunfights than we do from what we had before, which was Takeoff Search and Destroy, where everything definitely takes some time to build. You can pull out some aggressive moves here, not just offensively, but also from the defensive POV. So if you get Mayhem in an opportunity to get that full steam ahead mentality, they can be very difficult to deal with. So if you're Explicit, if you're kind of putting on the coaching hat right now, you got to come out hot. You got to look good, whatever side you start on, with at least the first round or 2 of the first 3 in my mind. Got to be able to.
You never answered what is your dream team? Yeah, I said I don't really have one. I can't really make up a team.
So that you can dictate the pace of the game. I think
all these pro players are like good in their own way.
Mayhem off guard, that's going to be your biggest opportunity to open things up.
Ooh, it's S&D standoff.
Mayhem on the offense off the start right here. It's going to need to be impeccable defense for Explicit, and just like that, Space is going to find the first blood on the veteran.
Not a great start, that much is for sure. NYSL already getting a little bit of space to work with mid-map. Solo does respond. Little B down once again, so 4v4 starts to unfold. No really commitment for yet as far as where Mayhem want to go. Bomb making its way over towards A, but that is where the teeth of the defense is. You got Lucifer and Solo watching over through Cube, and quick help could be there for Snipes as well.
Yeah, they have no idea that Awaken's right here, and this is going to be prime positioning. Anybody peeks around that corner is going to be deadly. In Space, who struggled pretty significantly in that game number 1, finding another frag. That's going to put them up man advantage again. Awaken not going to be able to get the kill, but obviously clearing out the site. It should be some established position, but right now, number 5, Solar looking to play Spoiler. Big-time flank going in for him as he makes his way over to boxes.
It might not just be Spoiler anymore, Bobby. This might be where the hero cave has to be put on. Good win for Lucifer mid-map. Shots are coming through, though. That's going to be Solo giving away his spot and Space, able to find the kill. So now it is just down to Lucifer. He would need to find 4 kills in the round, plus this 1v3 into defuse.
Yep, Space gonna go ahead, just crouch back. You can't touch me if I'm behind a bomb head glitch, and he's gonna back up. Challenges, not really a necessary challenge right there, but he's still got 2 teammates to back him up, waiting on the inside of Cubby, right behind that wall, and Lucifer trying to pull off the miracle play. Nero peeks around that corner, gonna spot him right there, but Awaken with the shorty, that's gonna be an easy kill for him, and it's Mayhem taking round 1.
Man, if Solar could have just found 1 elimination, that is a lot of ground that Explicit could still work through that.
I'm about to fall asleep. I'm not even gonna lie.
Unfold here. Good first round.
So this will be the last match I stream. Well, this BO5.
Was of course traded away. Little B fell immediately afterwards. Solar looking to get aggressive, being watched. Little B in tune with it, finds first blood very clean.
I don't know why he pushed
and what's
that.
crazy, and I think what sets this Mayhem team apart from the rest in the Search and Destroy is how many players on the team can actually snipe. Like, we've seen Space, Tectonic, Little B all go back and forth with it, and it was Space making the big plays there in round 1, but Little B, just like that, finds 2 off the start, and they're going with
why is Leon not playing? I'm not sure.
Usual B plant right there. That's
yeah,
probably going to catch
adapt.
Explicit off guard as well, and especially with 5 men alive, going to make life really, really difficult.
Yeah, B's the right call, though. I mean, Solar, you get him down. That's 1 defensive player out of the mix. Snipes is watching that same cross. He's also out. Why not go ahead and play? You know for a fact
I got a good
members over towards A. So now you've got them trapped behind Tractor. Even behind that, you've got number 3 and Little B, who's actually cleared some space through Grandma's as well. So this is a really tall ask for the retake in a 3v5.
Yeah, they're just bobbing and weaving, trying to avoid the snipers. Obviously, Tectonic's just going to get some info right there. That is a mean tank head glitch, and he's going to hop up top, just continuing to play that time. No real options right here. There's only 2 players remain, but 5 seconds on the clock, not enough time for a defuse. It's going to be another Mayhem round.
The entire game. Sniper!
Bobby Space.
Who's winning? NYSL. It's currently 1-0 for NYSL, and they are winning this game.
Look,
so
you want to talk back to about how ARP beat Mayhem.
It's 2-0, so.
Look at the Search and Destroy. The simple fact was they neutralized a lot of the impact that you would normally expect from Mayhem out of their scopes. So far, that's not been the case. Explicit have allowed Mayhem to find so much value with these sniper rifles. Now an aggressive coming through. Tectonic able to find one. Not
No way.
Able to find the snapper for
No way! Imagine bro.
Eventually puts him down, plus also grabbing Tectonic.
Tech, you can't be doing that, bro. They got families.
Hero's gonna
Ooh!
find one. Solo shut down immediately, and it's all on to Snipes. Trying to make the hero play once again. He's chilling over by Broken Wall right here, seeing if he can catch somebody off guard. Not looking over toward Market right now, but he's going to make his way around the corner. Space up on that top side, just trying to find this final pick. One player round in the corner over by boxes, and it looks like still relatively unknown.
Oh, don't see him.
Bomb's going to make its way on over to
contact.
Snipes could trigger just one so far. He gets a lot of information. He also sees Nero. That's not going to be good news. Now you've got, yeah, as I was about to say.
No, he has a MX, like, I don't know.
You actually see him through that little gap in the wall.
I think it might have been both.
Regardless, it's impressive either way.
Nah, TSM,
I mean,
TSM
and that's the thing
stopped playing.
about
They got
how
DQ.
big of a role snipers play. Whenever it's a weapon that can be so streaky that if you're not doing well with it, you just switch to an SMG and LMG and do something else. But when you got 3 players, you can test every single
Feels
one
bad,
of those players
bro.
and see if they're having a good game, if they're in that flow state, and you can pick and choose
Not
which
great
of them's
trigger
going to play
discipline,
that role.
yeah.
And right now, Space just
And he has an MX,
completely
like that
owning
range
this
is
map.
not it,
And look
bro.
at the respect that you're getting out of Explicit. Everyone's so afraid to peek anything. You've given up Grandma's house for free. I mean, bake sale going on right here, cookies galore. Nero's going to find not just one, but a second as he cuts off one angle, and all of a sudden, all of Explicit are just trapped outside the A site. This has not been a good look for Explicit.
Yeah, Lucifer once again trying to pull off the miracle. Little B gonna miss the shot. He said, I don't want to pull out my shorty. I want to go for the quick scope just because I can. Hit marker from Lucifer, but Little B gonna aim a little bit higher, and that is going to be a 4-0 start.
Who left
for
that
Mayhem.
ARP for screaming
They're absolutely
24/7?
running this map.
I don't know if it's just Mayhem playing a better game or for Explicit. Just
I
not playing
remember
the same
Zim
game
and Tech
themselves
talking about an
earlier
interview,
today.
and Zim was like,
If not, maybe a
oh,
little
yeah,
bit of both, because
ARP
why not 6 of one,
scrims
half
like
dozen of another? Because at the moment,
every single day
Explicit,
for like
they have
12
played a
hours
game,
straight.
This search and destroy that has not looked at all like they played up against Stride. Tectonic first blood, and it's aggressive. There is no response, no trade.
Are they gonna get 6-0?
Explicit absent in the kill feed at the moment. Little B a little bit wide on the shot.
Rip.
Does turn things into a 4v4, but look at the map control. NYSL are already over towards A.
Yeah, and that's one of very few sniper shots we've actually seen miss so far. Obviously, playing going to go down once again. Man advantage for Mayhem, no surprise, but Solo making the plays. He's been really good for them so far in S&D. I thought he saw somebody top market right there, but he's going to be able to connect onto space. That's been the
POV,
biggest
this is how you
factor so
expected
far.
it
It's
as a
now
player
going to
versus
be
our
Explicit.
Furl, bro.
Man advantage on the retake,
Solo!
and Solo finds another.
Oh my god.
Now it's all down to Nero.
Nero's in a good spot, though. He's going to find one for free.
No way.
Nero,
1v3?
1v1 with Solo. And he says, you want to battle with shotguns. Let's battle with shotguns. Creating a little bit of space. Nero steps away. 10 seconds on the clock.
Nero!
Solo not going to get there. It's Nero for 3.
1v3, dog.
5-0 up for Mayhem.
Stage 4 win does matter. If you win stage 4,
crushing.
you go to
get
land.
The retake, every man advantage. It's a
Nero is
1v3, and
cracked.
Shorty just too strong. In the hands of Nero right there as he comes through big once again.
That was nasty, bro.
Lots of utility, Explicit, feeling
6-0,
aggressive.
do
We
it.
said they needed to do this. I'm not
NYSL,
sure this is the
6-0.
spot where they want to make it happen, though. Down 5-0.
Nice,
Feels
Tech.
risky. Tectonic finds a 2-piece. Down to 2 players alive.
Nero saved the
They need to find
6-0.
this veteran
Nero
and Solo with a lot
saved
of pressure.
it.
This
GG.
was a frustration round from Explicit. I mean, there was very little smoke cover over the middle. Solo
Nero
tries to
saved
dart across.
it.
Little B found a free pick through mid-map. Yeah, that was a frustration round overall. You can almost feel, if not smell, the communication breakdown that was coming through for Explicit. And not only that, now they're down 0-2 in the series. Again, this is lower finals, Bobby. Winner of this qualifies. Mayhem have to be feeling pretty good about their chances now up big.
Yeah, without a doubt. You got to feel like a lot of this comes down to confidence, because especially thinking
No
back to
way.
the fact Explicit handled Tribe relatively easily in the S&D.
Yeah.
For Tribe and Mayhem, at least in game 1, it went all the way to round 11.
Agreed.
So to see that big of a gap between the 2 games, it just feels like they've kind of deflated.
That
a
was
little bit,
crazy,
and they
bro.
Gotta find some way to bring it back here.
This is gonna be a
I'll say this
3-0,
much.
bro. This is gonna be a
First 2 maps
3-0.
we've seen so far, we've not seen a single ounce of confidence from this Explicit team. Nothing on that defense was ever aggressive. They were allowing NYSLM to get wherever they wanted to for essentially free. And then from the offensive side of things, they still
I'll be
let
happy
Mayhem
right now.
control the middle of the map. It's just there was not that same level of confidence that we saw from Explicit when they were playing up against Tribe in a very crucial Game 5 to stave off elimination and still keep your chances of qualifying alive. And then you go out to the hard point, kind of the same thing, right? Like, the timing of the rotations were not necessarily all that way there. And, man, you cannot afford to be playing reserved against a team like Mayhem. If you want to find a way to knock them out of qualification...
Oh my gosh, so why are there
you gotta come out and hit
shove in the
face.
posting?
We've not seen that.
Because it's just meta. They just use whatever's meta, you know?
Say to the credit of this Explicit rosters, they seem to perform their best whenever their backs are up against a wall. So they're definitely up against a wall right now. It is elimination time. We're getting ready to hop into the domination. If they
I am
lose
shook,
here,
bro.
they are out. They've still managed to get a good chunk of prize money, but obviously what every single one of these teams want is that slot in Stage 5.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say that much amount of money is negligible, but compared to qualifying for World Championships, it's going to feel pretty darn, at least marginal, we'll say that much. So into the raid Dom. We've seen some pretty incredible stuff throughout raid thus far. Remembering back to a 150, 149 that we saw
this is it.
in Tribe, I believe, when they played.
So no
this
GAs?
map,
No. You got 2 mil on the line. Are you GAing anything, bro? Use whatever is gonna work for you.
Things up so far. Explicit doing the better job over the middle of the map in solo. Able to clear out a little bit
These
of
kids don't care. They're gonna use whatever the hell they want.
There's a lot of Explicit in the feed right now. Tectonic's gonna find one. I think he's actually running a sniper, but he takes a shorty to the face. That's gonna be top laundry control and B control going in for Explicit right here, and that's exactly what they needed off the start. They need to capitalize on those times that Mayhem comes out flat in the respawns, and we're 100% seeing that in this game of domination.
Good stuff so far. This is the confidence that I was just talking about. Even putting a little bit of pressure over towards the initial home flag. It actually does flip.
Just
so
happy.
AC hold right now for NYSL Mayhem. And this is a big ask for Explicit.
They're not dog water, it's just NYSL is really good.
How many numbers do you set to try to take a home flag run? That's the big
Triple?
question. They're trying to commit as many numbers as possible to the middle of the map, but they're not going to get here in time. NYSL
Little
to do a 2-flag cap of their own.
Little B,
yeah,
nice.
And right now it looks like Explicit's finding the frags, but they don't have a whole lot of map control, and they actually get wiped off of B. It's Nero with the hero play, but he's got to make something crazy happen. He's not able to get quite enough time, and he is going to find one with the Holger, but not enough to save B. They do have top laundry control, and more likely than not, that's going to play a crucial role if they're going to be able to get B back, but they got to capitalize.
Really good recovery from Explicit, we'll say that much. I love the initiative from NYSL Mayhem, but for Explicit, that's something the doctor ordered. So right back into the mix. Good control over to the top of ring solo. 5 kills so far here early in the Dom. More play even coming through laundry, and with these basketball spawns, now it's all of a sudden in New York's ballpark. What do they want to do? Because you're spawning in the worst possible position, and any little finesse play you make over towards C obviously limits what you can do over the middle of the map, which you're seeing kind of unfold right here. More opportunity for Explicit to dominate the kill feed.
Yeah, they're trying to make the push for top laundry, but Snipes just winning that crucial gunfight with the shorty. Nero finally going to make the push. He's got Little B with him, but there's a lot of map control right now outside of ring. Backside towards their spawn as well. Explicit just playing this absolutely clinically, and it is Little B finding that crucial gunfight kill, so that's going to allow them to push up, put some pressure on Red Room as well, but Solo with the Holger. Too good right now. Looking at the KDs, it's all Explicit all the way down right now. Mayhem needs a turnaround. I think it's time to hop into a Sony Xperia dial-in with NYSL Mayhem.
One more black man, one more black man.
One of them used the mini.
Black man, tech.
Use the mini.
Laundry behind us.
It's next round.
Yeah, NYSL's trying to come back this. I want them to win so I can sleep. Same, bro, same.
Slow down. Hey, let's look at the bright side. Let's look at the bright side. Let's look at the bright side. They use a lot of operators here.
I got my minigun.
Bro, let them talk, man.
Don't go mid, please.
I'm gonna go close. I'm gonna try to find some pillars.
Is that Nero?
First wave, this is all us.
Actually, I don't know. I don't think so. Yo, who's the one who's like, yo, calm down, like, slow it down. That's really good, bro. Look at the bright side, y'all. We 6-0'd them on Surge. Just remember that match.
Nah, B. Top lobby.
He's in bottom red. Yeah, bottom red. Drop.
Oh, that was Zim? Oh, makes sense, yeah.
Spawn out, sit down.
Everyone else is like super stressed.
Good job.
Nice.
That's 2. Good
They got one top laundry, top laundry, top laundry.
Awaken hide, awaken hide.
We need top laundry first. We need top laundry.
Oh.
We need laundry control first. We need
Laundry
laundry
stairs, laundry stairs.
We need to push laundry, bro. We need to push laundry.
We need to push laundry.
Take our time, take our time.
And the one thing that we said was the biggest mistake for Mayhem in that game of domination up against ARP was how they used their operators. And multiple instances, just immediately, those operators go into waste. You see the score streaks start to come in. It's all on space right now, really, to try to make the play happen. You see Little B pulling his out as well as they're pulling out all the stops, and they've got to be able to shut down
Not the
this
Goliath.
on the backside as well. He's relatively exposed, not able to get a kill, a whole lot of damage, but not enough to take him out.
Yeah.
And right now, Explicit just playing this the best they
that was such a
possibly
low
can.
value
Finally
Goliath.
shut down, but not much more time before Mayhem is in triple cap territory.
Yeah, that's dangerous overall. I'm not going to lie, just going back over to that dial-in, it just kind of feels like NYSL are not trusting one another at the moment. I feel like a call doesn't get.
Yeah, I think
really
ARP deserves to win
someone
too.
says it 6 times.
They've been playing
that just can't
insanely
happen. It
well
just
this entire
clutters everything
series.
up, and you're even hearing directions being shouted at one another from multiple different perspectives, and you're seeing this kind of a breakdown situation where Explicit look calm, they look in control, they've got a lot of tools available. To
Explicit,
kind of
imagine
reach,
2-0
but
comeback.
We're at that point. NYSLM don't just need 2; they're going to need triple cap.
Yep, and right now you can see multiple Explicit players that still have their operators that they can use if they want to do that. So they've put themselves in perfect position, not just to get the lead, but
awkward.
to save so much of their utility that there's just not really many
What's the next
options.
map?
And part
He
of
has
that,
no
to their
faith.
credit, they're just winning
I don't know.
every single gunfight.
It's hard
I
point
think by
though.
the time we get to the end of this, it's probably going to be like, what, a 1.7 KD on average for Explicit? Most of these Mayhem players just getting gunned.
Yeah, they're getting smoked, not just gunned. I mean, everything has been falling into the laps of Explicit so far. Opportunity for a late flip of the B5,
that's a
but at
B-cap.
this point, it does not really matter too much.
They just
Everybody
need
has
a hold.
start
They
playing
just
over
need a hold
towards A.
A,
But
bro.
once you do that, someone has to turn back and watch the C flag. It's just, yeah, you just do this if you're Explicit. Just put the game away here, bunker up, play your trade, let these last 5 seconds come and go, and then set it into a map 4. The big question in my mind, though, as we wrap this map up is, really, is it too little too late for Explicit? I mean, the first 2 maps, they barely even loaded in. This third map is by far more representative of what we saw them do versus Tribe in that one map 5 playoff that they had. But, man, I'm not going to lie to you. For Mayhem, you know, don't let this get out of control too quickly, because I'm still very
Explicit
nervous
went
about
crazy
those
on that
comps
map,
every time
wow.
we go and listen in with Mayhem.
Yeah, right now it's tough to say whether it's Explicit
2-1,
playing
dude.
that
Oh
well
my
or maybe
God.
the pressure getting to Mayhem. Like you said, the comms sounding very, very frantic, and probably not a whole lot of information that you can gain whenever it does sound like that. So that they
real.
definitely need to clean that up. Maybe the reason their S&D is so much better
If they
than
get
their
reverse
respawn
sweep,
is
bro,
because
I
there's
would
not
be
as much
so
opportunity for it to be chaotic
mind
like
blown.
that. It's tough to say.
I mean, here's the thing. It's not just the fact that they're saying, he's top laundry, he's top laundry, he's top laundry, he's top laundry. Someone was saying, like, Awaken, look up the top laundry. It's like, you don't have his thumbs. Like, just trust that he's going to make the right play at a certain point, because, yeah, you just can't allow that to
Dude,
continue
I don't
to
know,
happen.
bro. I
It
don't
starts
know.
to
This is
really compound
stressful.
upon itself. Not just the fact that the comps get super cluttered, but I think just generally speaking,
Reverse sweep, question
your
mark?
ability to trust your teammates needs to be there at this level if you're going to qualify for World Championships. So, you know, I don't mean to come off so disdainful, but you're in a 2-1 position overall. But Explicit, that was clean. That was what we kind of expected to see from them from the get-go. So maybe it took a little bit for them to kind of get back into their element. And now you go over to a map 4 hardpoint where if you can create more chaos.
Bro, I'm
that
literally
Mayhem has to
stressed
try to
for
work
them, and
with,
I'm not even playing.
there could be an opportunity to see this go 5.
And like we said, when Explicit's performing best is when they're up against the wall.
Yeah.
Their backs are going to be up against the wall for the next 2 games as well. It is do
Yeah,
or
this
die
champs
right
is
now, and
weird,
they
bro.
just
I think
seem
it's 'cause of
to
the
be playing
meta,
on a
no
different
cap.
level, especially compared to what we saw on that Crossfire. They never seem to have any type of advantage. Map control, hardpoint control, early rotations, none of it was there for them, and it was all
Oh,
there
it's
in that
takeoff,
rotation.
dude. No, I
Once
think
they're
NYSL
talking
got
about
this
reverse
map.
sweep, look at map 5. Summit Search. The exact location that they're able to eliminate Tribe on. Get through this takeoff hardpoint, which I believe we've seen Explicit play already on this weekend. And I want to say they won the map like 150, 111 or something like that. So they have experience playing the map overall. And if you can, again, just beat Mayhem on
Who is him?
rotation,
NYSL's
neutralize
coach.
some of the efficiency that we come to expect with their operators and score streaks.
Are there any
There's
more
a
games
chance to
after
put
this?
Mayhem
Yeah.
into a little bit of a corner here, knowing that you've got a pretty safe spot coming up for the 5th map. If you can get
And I think a lot of it is going to come down to, like you said, the usage of the score streaks and the operators. I feel like even with Mayhem getting smoked as much as they did in some of those gunfights, if they had used a couple of their operators better, there's a chance they could have still won with massively negative KD just based on their map control. But they were never really able to find one player with a big operator usage, and Explicit really capitalized on it.
Yeah, it's really good news overall. And we frantically try to check my notes to see if we have seen Explicit play Takeoff. I lied. We have not seen Explicit play Takeoff yet. I want to say we did. No, we did. They played against Revenge just a minute ago. 115-35 was the score.
All right. Well, they've
Bobby
definitely
is rooting
got
for
the
NYSL.
strats that they need. Obviously, like you mentioned,
I
Revenge
mean,
and
he is from NYSL, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
A little bit difficult to compare
But I
the
think
two,
he's
but
trying to
having
be
that little
as
early
unbiased
rep
as possible,
earlier
you
in
know?
the day for
Because that's his
Explicit,
job, dude.
Gotta have them feeling good, especially coming off a win like that.
Everything for me is going to happen in this first rotation, 3 to 4. What happens there? Obviously, the second hard point you'd love to have. If you can start off, get a good, nice, strong hold
Wasn't
for it,
Zim
get a little bit of
Tribe's
early
coach?
advantage,
Yeah.
sure, makes life a bit easier. But honestly speaking, and I think it was actually you who was saying, I was watching your watching party at one point in time, like, you can just throw concussions into the second hard point and everyone gets affected by it. So
That's
there
so
is still
true.
a pretty good
P2
chance
is so
to just
annoying on
easily
this map.
contest that hard point. But 3 to 4, if you can hold that north side of the mini-map, this game could get out of hand really, really quickly. So that's really where I'm taking my attention in this first rotation to Hills.
Yeah, I'm predicting that the first 30 seconds are probably going to tell us who the winner is. Mayhem comes out flat. We've seen it time and time again. They give up these early 60, 70, 80-point leads, and it just puts them too far out of the game to where they can't really bring themselves back. They have so many
Wait, Tribe, yeah,
opportunities
McCain, please
where
know
they're
what's
just
going on with
clawing
Tribe.
back.
Tribe
but
got
it's all coming
eliminated,
too
yeah.
late because you can't
They
afford
lost.
to give up any scrap time, and by that
Tribe
point, the other
lost
team's taking the win.
3-2
That's very
to
fair. I mean, this fountain hard
Explicit
point,
because
we
one of the
expect it to be
maps they
scrappy, but
won.
We've seen in different moments where
They
that
got
is not the
DQ'd
case.
because
you get
Childs
one good
used
holder
a,
position, you go down a couple,
hawk.
all of a sudden it's like, okay, where do
So
we want to
instead
put
of
all
it being
pieces
3-1, it was
because we've got a
2-2,
lot of
and then they
real
lost
estate to
SMB.
work with. So I think that's a pretty fair shout. The thing about it is, looking back to the first hard point on Crossfire, another scrappy first hill, it was all Mayhem. They did absolutely everything you would want to see as far as controlling both high and low, zoning off where the rotations could come from, and then also winning the rotation over to P2. So if you can replicate, Mayhem very well, like you mentioned, could just put this one out of reach early.
Yeah, but you have to keep in mind this
But they want
hardpoint has
Masters?
a lot more that you
Yeah,
can chain
exactly.
together just because
What's scrap time?
they're
Scrap
so
time
much
is like
closer than those
normally
crossfire
teams
hardpoints.
like
So
rotating at
the
around
crazy
20,
thing is,
15,
no matter
20
how big
seconds,
your
15
lead
seconds.
gets, there's always that opportunity
So when
to
they
bring
leave
it
that
back.
time at
We'll
the
see
end,
who
that's
comes
scrap
out
time.
with the hot start right here is both of these teams
last 2
hopping
seconds of the
into
hill.
game number 4.
Do or die for Explicit. And they will be starting from essentially the unfavored side early, but trying to play for high ground, and not bad overall. A couple of nice trades coming through, ending up with 3 straight, making 4, and how about Solo clearing up the hard point as well, only giving away 3 seconds of time as Explicit as they jump in.
Okay,
that's going to be
Solo.
huge for them. He's going to be able to find 5 total, and Explicit finding that early time in the hard point. You can see really all spread out in that top portion of the map. It's going to be Awaken finding 1 onto Solar, clearing things off for a second, but Snipes finding his first kill, and he's going to be able to push in to get some time. There's just Holgers all over the map right now, but it's still Explicit coming out with a whole lot of time, a lot more than we typically
nice. Mayhem
expect, but
got
as
that.
I say it, triple kill in the feed for Mayhem, and they're starting to get that set up for P2, but there's a lot of Explicit players on the way.
Spawn still good for Explicit, spawning over towards the west side of the map. So NYSL will soak up the majority of this scrap time, start to put the contest over towards the high ground veteran. He's been so
Well, I have
good
a
this
small audio
weekend,
delay.
and needs to be even better at the moment, but good help coming through. Solo for another. Shorty not going to be able to get the job done, so we go to a 50-50 contest. Who's going to win this additional time here in the second?
18, bro.
Trying to break a hard point onto Tectonic is no easy task. You can see he's set up in the backside. He's got Nero there to back him up. Space here as well. Tectonic actually getting flanked right now. A good play from Explicit if they can find it, but he slides the corner, wins the fight with the Bison.
Oh, Mayhem
anyways.
got it.
And now it's Mayhem looking really, really solid. They have complete control of P2. They got spawns for P3. Things
What's
starting to look a little
Masters?
bit
Masters
Yeah,
is
really
a
big
CHAMPS
play from both
tournament.
Awaken and
It's a
Little B.
COD
They kind of
tournament.
sneak
It's not a
around
random
map, come
tourney.
up behind the staircase.
That tournament was
Trying to
just
work
for
their
one
setup
stage
off of.
5
They
spot,
find 3
and it was
straight
for a lot of
kills
money.
between them. That is able to allow NYSLM to get a pretty significant
It's an Activision
45,
hosted
19
tourney.
the current tally. A couple of stragglers for Explicit trying to work their way
Explicit
to
kinda
finesse some of the
getting
old
dogged
time,
on.
but it's not going to be good enough. And to your credit here, Bobby, the first 2 hard points,
Nah,
all Mayhem
it's-
so far. They've already got tools
it's
to
a
use to
fat
kind of open up
lead.
this third hill.
Yeah, and Little B maybe forgetting to switch to the shorty right there. Explicit capitalizing, especially on this P3. So many tight corners, so many opportunities for the shorty to be so good. Awaken gonna pull it out. He's got 8 on the board already. Good chance we start to see some of those death machines come out as well. Big opportunities for some lineups.
They need to hold this. This is Money Hill.
Here we go. Explicit, as the hard point opens, wins a couple of the gunfights. They will get in first and foremost solo on 6 in a row, looking for number 7. Has to go to the reload. Awaken does not know that he's here, so the reload comes through, but it's not going to make a difference. Awaken on a double. Now the death machine out, looking for a chance to break, and not going to really get too much with it. Nero also
Wasted
falls,
death machine.
so hard point stays blue. Explicit, a chance to bring this back to neutral.
And we said that the usage of these operators was going to dictate who wins the game right now. Some operators already going to waste, but Little B not letting that happen. That was 4, maybe 5 for him. He's going to be able to get a Pred missile out of it. Space able to get the one-man break on into the hard point. Snipes immediately trades him back out. Mayhem still with the lead, but Explicit continuing to climb as they're getting the majority of time here. Space immediately trading. Just absolute chaos here on P3.
And that was a Pred missile used just to get into the scrap time. Let you at home decide if that was worth it or not. 75-50, the current score. We rotate over to the 4th hard point. This was the rotation that I thought very well could dictate how this map is going to go. Explicit needs to win this, not just to get back into the game, but potentially to find their first lead since finding the opening hardpoint time on Fountain.
Yeah, and I don't think they realized that Little B was down bottom side, but they've got somebody on the flank. It's now going to be on to Nero to try to make the push on in. And especially with that gravity vortex right there, they're going to have no options until it clears away. Loose first spots him from one side, but Nero still not able to get the frag.
This is actually
the kills
like
relatively even across
getting
the board.
close.
For the most part, Mayhem winning those gunfights, but just the rotation so strong, so precise. The timing so good for Explicit. We'll see if Veteran can maybe get the clear right here with the death machine. He wins 1. Can he make it 2? There's a shorty on the inside with Tectonic up top.
Go Tech.
That's gonna be tough to stop. He finds 1. Teammate Nero pushes in the bottom.
Big death machine.
1, 2. That's what they needed.
20 seconds still to fight for here. If you're Explicit, there's no reason not to go for this. If you can find a way to shut down these death machines, would be massive.
No way.
Lucifer's able to do it, but it comes at a bit of a cost. A little bit around the back as he looks over towards finding the trade, able to lock things up. One more behind him is Solar, who's had a slow start, but big elimination there. Can't do too much beyond it, though. Scrap time confirmed for NYSL as they go up about 40 points.
And right now, Tectonic is sitting on full streak. Space wins big gunfight there as well. Tectonic on 22 right now.
He has a Goliath, bro.
Explicit, once again, they got somebody on the hard point. It seems like there is always, but Snipes gonna get beamed off of a death machine. Veteran trying to win
Tech
1.
is such a
He's
nuisance for them.
Not gonna be able to make it happen. I thought he might be able to turn on to Tectonic.
He got his
Somehow,
Goliath.
some way, another player for Explicit makes their way into the hard point.
This has been fine for Explicit. These trades did kind of, at least in some way, lean towards the favor of Explicit. They're able to work their way over towards the favored side spawns, looking towards the second hard point. This lead is about to be negligible, if even a lead at all for Mayhem. You need to contest this, and eventually they do work around. Couple of eliminations favoring Mayhem. Little be able to keep that in the mix, but Nero, as he falls, Veteran continues to keep the hard point blue, and with that, the rotation still looks solid for Explicit.
Yeah, they gotta
towards the
rotate.
second hill again.
Mayhem's going to be able to pick up
Dude,
the
if
scrap
he-
time, but
yeah, he's saving it,
apparently,
but
we get a full
it's gonna be
60
big.
out of Explicit. They could potentially win it here. Obviously, that's no easy thing to do, and especially with some of those streaks that we see in play for Mayhem, they're going to have to absolutely fry. But like you mentioned, that early rotation, stacking the point, 5 players on. If you're Mayhem, you probably are going to start to call
here we
in
go,
those Goliaths,
Goliath.
and that's what we're going to see happen. It's Explicit holding things down. We'll see what they're able to do to counter.
This Goliath is on the other side of the country, though. It's
Oh,
not
big
even
kill.
close to coming through. And that was a death machine, I believe, for Awaken that shut down. So now Tectonic trying to enter on in. He's going to get concussed. Great news for Explicit. Stall off this Goliath as long as possible. Little B trying to get the death machine into play, and collectively they will open stuff up, but Snipes are behind. He deals a significant
he does
amount of
have
damage. The
FHJ,
Goliath
yo.
still is alive for the time being. Solo trying to clear things up top, but it's all NYSL in the hard point.
It's over, bro. It's over.
And the trophy systems are there. That's actually going to save Tectonic's Goliath even longer. Veteran trying to find the shots. They're chunking, but it might not be enough. He's still hitting the shots. They finally take him out. Mayhem only 8 seconds away. We'll see if
No
Space
way.
can win these
It's
topside
over.
gunfights. Players pushing up left and right from Explicit. They've got a couple spawning out, but they got to contest. They don't have a whole lot of time. They're not going to be able to make it happen. It's Mayhem on top, 150 to 110.
Mayhem's
and they'll
going
be
to
going
land.
to the grand finals and also to stage 5.
Unbelievable
sir.
stuff, and it comes from both Tectonic
Yo, that was
and
kinda
Little B
scary, bro.
when it matters most. unbelievable. Tectonic, yeah.
That
with the
Dom
Goliath,
game
huge.
got
Getting into
him
the hard
nervous.
point, keep it alive. But in the very end, it was Little B for a triple kill to make sure that there was nobody
No, we
else
passed out
who could
exactly.
challenge once that Goliath was off the table.
Okay, so honestly, I need to hop off and go to bed. I'm so tired. Oh, but you know who's going to land now. Tribe, ARP, and Mayhem. So they're gonna be going to land. I don't really care who wins the grand finals because it doesn't matter anymore because they're gonna land and that's what matters anyways. Yep, that's it. If you guys want to watch NYSL versus ARP, it's gonna start in about 5 minutes. It is on the COD Mobile Esports channel. You know, you guys can go watch. But yeah, I gotta go sleep because I got scrims later. So good night, homies. I'm gonna see you guys later. It was fun.